my birthday week, and I've been broadcasting all week, and I've been telling you some truth. Been talking about Black Lives Matter. We've been giving you the best indie music out there. And I would tell you I was gonna stop,
But it don't stop.
but it don't. Renegade Money. You know how we start the show. I got tired of seeing me all week 'cause and Carol will be taking tequila shots today on the
No,
show.
sir. That's when I want this one to get taken off the social media. I might get butt naked on camera fucking with that tequila. Tequila is the devil. You got
Come on, come on.
Remy, baby. 1738, baby.
Which on Instagram or the Facebook?
I said I got to start the Instagram too. I'm on everything. Give me a second.
Yeah, he gonna have all them.
I see one of y'all jumps popped up already.
Yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm about to start mine now. That's right. It looks a little different. You know, I'm normally in the lab with the Sports on the Hill backdrop behind me. You see the green screen. Don't trip. This is just a feed for me. Make sure you go check out 151 at the Bar Radio where you can see truly what's really going on here. I'm on location out in VA doing a different type of show. We're not talking sports today. Well, we might talk a little bit. We talking about current events. We got a couple of local guys in here that's making noise, making moves, and doing things. So make sure you tune in. I'm probably not going to stay on the whole time, so that's why you need to go check out 151 at the Bar Radio. Go follow on Instagram. Go follow. You probably can't follow on Facebook because we ain't got no more friends. But go to at the Bar Radio page. Go follow that.
I might be on their baby mama's page though.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, and you probably gonna be mad if you're gonna see him with a picture with your baby mama. But it's all business, nothing personal. That's just how we roll. But stay tuned for so much more.
You got to turn it down off the mics and pick it up. Come on, come on. You know what it is.
And we live on YouTube, man.
In case y'all don't know, tequila and water have the same color.
But have different effects. Take
Way
your
different
time.
taste though.
Be careful. I'm rocking some of the new apparel. You're going to meet these folks in a second. Be on the lookout because we're working, talking some partnership things. So you might see a Sports on the Hill podcast, True Radio Network logo pop up somewhere on some of this nice apparel that I'm wearing right now. So make sure you tune in, keep checking. I might leave it up here so they can get their interview on also. But you know how we do. I might be taking off tomorrow. Not sure I'm going to do a show tomorrow night, but I'm working with the new equipment. Trust me, it's going to be worth the wait.
Dear haters, we're trying to get your girlfriends and your baby mamas to model some of this new apparel.
We got 40 because we know that's the going rate.
Yeah, it's going rate $40.
You know, that's what the going rate is. We even throwing 5 for a tip so they can catch that Lyft and Uber back home because we know you ain't gonna drop them all.
We got $40 and some barbecue.
Yeah, got some salmon too.
That's not wait.
Oh, my fault. Now you can't get the salmon.
You better get us some
we got
chicken
some
wings.
beef hot dogs. And we got some Taco Bell.
You better get some chicken wings. No steak and no salmon. You gotta do a lot more for that.
Got twerking glass for that.
So what's going on? So this has been, it's at the Bar Radio. I literally broadcast it every day this week. Thank you for all the people that came through, that called in, that showed support. Like, this has been a really great experience. This is the best way that I got to spend my birthday doing was something that I love. Um, and then CP3 hit me up and was like, "Yo, we gonna come barbecue. We gonna do a show. I got some people I want you to meet."
Yes, sir.
And I was like, because I really thought I was gonna have Sunday off, to do the night stuff and get prepared to get sober and go to work on Monday. But fuck all that.
No days off, baby. No days off.
So definitely. So basically, we got to talk about a little situation before we introduce our guest.
No doubt.
I don't know if I need toilet paper or just I could just wipe my ass with Drew Brees' apology.
Mm. Now this whole situation with the kneeling. Like I said, I've been pretty quiet about the situation, about everything that's going on because I want to, me, I got to get the facts, and so I can school you properly and give you the right info instead of all of this BS jargon you hear from all over these anonymous sources or whatever. Now, the ironic thing about the Drew Brees situation is you're going to come out and rally about the flag and all that. But when Katrina happened and a couple of times in New Orleans, you knelt when the Pledge of Allegiance or national anthem or whatever you want to call it, and now you're coming out this way. My thing is, it's a pizza cloth. The flag ain't never did nothing for nobody but wave in the air. We're speaking about racial inequality, racial injustice, folks getting killed on video by the people that's supposed to be here to protect us, and you're worried about somebody kneeling because of a flag. Now, the hypocrisy of this whole situation is laughable and scary at the same time because we can go back to '96 when we had videotape, not even digital, videotape of Rodney King getting beat by 4 cops, but yet still 2020, you got some folks that still don't believe in police brutality. Now, we've had the white privilege conversation, and I've schooled some of you. I've cussed out some of you. Now I take the stance that if you don't want to open your eyes and want to willingly be blind to it, that's cool. But when the shoe gets flipped on the other foot, don't come crying and whining when you get beat down by some cop that had a bad day or had a bad mentality. And I'm not saying all cops are bad. I've been on the record and told you guys this. I have a past. I've had bad run-ins with the police. I've been harassed. I've been profiled. I've been taken for that ride before and made the, whatever. But I also had a mother that was a civilian that worked for the police department where I've actually sat across the table and ate food with these folks. And all of them are not bad. Just like all black people aren't bad. All white people aren't bad. But the fact of the matter is, what gets me upset is we have folks on the pro-black side that wants to basically say all cops are bad, but you're feeding into the same mentality they have that they're directing toward us. So the hypocrisy of your argument makes me want to smack you because you're doing the exact same thing that you're rallying against, but you're doing it in an open forum and you're too blind to even realize the stupidity of your argument. The point is we want everyone to be looked at individually, not by the color of your skin, not by what you drive or where you live. There's only one race that matters. It's the fucking human race, point blank. We all are the same inside. We got blood, veins, lungs. It's just different skin tone. Nothing more, nothing less. And until folks can get that mentality out their head that they're better or they're different or whatever, we're never going to change. And I'm going to end it on this is why I love interracial dating, because all the folks that say I'm racist, that's cool. But I always tell you, I love white women. I can't be racist. But the only way we're going to end racism is by continuing to mix the races because you can't hate what you're part of. And honestly, I think that's the only way we're going to end this racism because folks don't want to talk about it. So I guess we got to fuck about it and take over the races and have them all mongrels intermingling or whatever you want to call it. Because then if we're all mixed up together, can't nobody say, oh, I'm better than this or I'm white, I'm black. No, you're mixed. And the white power, black power thing, I've said this before. Power is in words. When you say power, that means somebody is strong and somebody else is weak. But there's nothing wrong with saying white pride or black pride. So it's all about how you look at things and how you express yourself and how you communicate. And until we as a people can't learn how to communicate without getting butthurt and offended or taking something the wrong way, we're never going to solve this problem. So people, wake up. You got to shut your mouth to open your mind. Please start doing that.
That was damn deep. If I had a tea, I would cry. But first
Keep
of
on
all,
drinking that tequila, you will.
no, I'll be buzzed. First off, though, let me clear some facts, y'all.
All right.
First off, CP3 just like fucking white girls, so don't let that fool you. It doesn't matter.
It happened.
He will. I've heard rumors of him having sex with a white girl to a Public Enemy song. So,
Fight the power.
second of all, um, it's funny how a millionaire that gets cheered by black people but won't say nothing when injustice is done. It's comfortable in your mansion, and it's comfortable when you're getting a check of millions of dollars for these people to come cheer you all day long, and you can't understand our strife and suffering because you're in a mansion, so you've never spoken out against police brutality. You've never spoken out against injustice against black people, but you want to speak out against a flag. So let's kick some facts about it. We shouldn't celebrate George Washington's birthday because he was a slave owner. You know, we shouldn't celebrate Columbus Day because he was a rapist. You know, but these are the things that no one talks about, and none of the white privilege actually talk about because y'all are entitled to these things. You know, it's the craziest thing, and I've said it on this program all week. We use the traffic light, but we don't talk about Garrett Morgan. Maybe in Black History Month, a little bit.
Maybe.
Really, it's the 5 same blacks since I was a kid that they talk about. So when you have an opinion of a flag is a piece of cloth. You know, if we would even go back to Bible times, they would use a tabernacle instead of a church, which was just basically a tent, a piece of cloth. That flag didn't make this country. The backs of black men did. The sweat of black men did. The tears of black mothers made this country. So you can wipe your ass with the flag. Because kneeling, if you want to talk about disrespect, talk about being a black soldier in World War II, you fighting to free Jews, and you go back home and being called a nigger.
Can't even sit at the counter to eat lunch.
But yet you fighting for equality. People don't want to talk about these conversations. Talk about why is the only movie ever made about black people in the Civil War is Glory, and that was made in like fucking 88. You think we only got one story from out of the whole Civil War? Come on. So when you talk these things and you're like offended about, my grandfather was a World War II veteran. Real talk. But as much as I love him, I know there was a white guy that called him nigger when he came home.
No doubt.
So when you act like people are being disrespectful because of the black people have been disrespected for over 500 years, so bro, just joined the kneeling did not disrespect the flag. Actually, kneeling killed the man named George Floyd. So if you want to talk about something, have these conversations.
Nobody wants to, man.
You see, they love us when we give them their money. They love us when we cheering their name. They hate us when we speak for ourselves.
Sad truths, baby.
That is the craziest thing. So when the people say, oh, I made a mistake, you know, now I get to understand why Black Lives Matter. Why the fuck didn't it matter 5 years ago when they started? It's been the same conversation. It should have been mattered. No one said blue lives didn't matter. No one said all lives didn't matter. But all lives ain't getting fucking choked out on media every other year.
Same place, same state.
My nephew, I just talked to my nephew today. He told me he got a session at night. So that means before I go to bed, I got to pray that he make it home. Other races ain't got to do that. Because a black man driving at 3 o'clock in the morning is a gang. And he ain't got nobody. But when you white and you privileged, you don't understand that. So the best thing to do in these circumstances, if you're not going to speak about the cause or you're not going to speak for the cause, is simply shut the fuck up.
Amen, brother.
The same way that dumbass white lady told Kobe, oh no, LeBron, he just need to shut up and dribble because he made comments about the orange dude in the office. Well, shit, shut up and pass the ball.
But you know she actually came out and backed Drew Brees?
Of course, because she's... Of course, but I bet if you took a breathalyzer, she probably smelled like 16 different penises in her mouth too.
Yeah, it's a crazy situation because, like I say, folks call me racist for just talking about the racist stuff that goes on in this country. So how does that make me racist? Because I'm just reporting on what I see. And like the situation in Minnesota, Minneapolis, We saw a year ago, I don't want to get his name wrong, Mr. Castro. Saw him on video get murdered. They peacefully protested. Cop got off. A year later, you have tape of an officer with his knee on a man's neck. He's crying for you to get off. There are paramedics telling you that they need to check on this man, and you don't do it. It's not even official police hold. That is not something that the police are supposed to do. And then it takes you 5 days to decide to indict him after the videotape is already out there. People have to ride out and loot and basically riot for you to first put a third-degree murder charge on him. I know it's hard to prove premeditation, but from what I'm hearing, he knew this dude. They did security together.
They did security together.
Yeah.
So maybe there was some underlying whatever that went on in the past that might have led up to this. But the fact that people have peacefully protested situations like this for the last 5 years, the reason why Black Lives Matter got started, but yet and still there's always, oh, well, we don't know what happened before the tape. Or he was hooked on crack 20 years ago, so, you know, that might be why he might have it's just too many excuses why you can kill a black man and too many reasons why the white man is protected.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
So let's speak on that, and then we're gonna play some music, and then we're gonna
Right.
you know,
We don't want to get too heavy.
we don't get too heavy. But what's the auto thoughts name that said that was talking about
Which one?
the black chick, the auto thought?
Candace.
So
what the hell is her name?
Owens.
Candace Owens.
Owens.
I'll knock it off.
So-
I'm gonna start to say I would knock it off.
So it's like sleeping with the devil. There's a couple of things I won't do in life. That's one of them. So on some real shit. So when you talk about this man's past and about like, oh, well, he was this and he was an addict and this and this is, so anybody that's ever had a family man that's an addict know that you go through stages. You know, my family, my grandmother was a director at Second Genesis. My godmother was a director at Second Genesis. So there's stages. So sometimes when you're an addict, you have good, you'll be sober for a couple of years and then you fall off. Something can happen to trigger that. Why should we punish a person because he's having addiction is a disease, the same way as cancer, the same way asthma or anything. So we want to punish this man. You want to go in his character about him having addiction because he fell off the wagon this time, he fell off the wagon that time. Like addiction is a disease. So when you did all your research on how many times he fall off, did you once take the dick out your mouth and do the research on addiction itself? Because I don't care if you white, black, brown, people fall off the wagon all the time. It's up for you to pick them back up. You know, and we don't know the same way you like, well, he went on here and he did this. We don't know what caused him to fall off the wagon. We don't know if that man was unjustly fired at his job because he came in late because his daughter was sick. And he just felt like, hey, you know, I have nothing. I want to take a drink. I want to smoke crack or whatever. We don't know what other demons that he battled. So when you bring that up, you just have a one-sided story saying he doesn't need to be a martyr. What you just need to do is shut the fuck up with Drew Brees. Y'all can just sit in the club. Shut the fuck up.
And just to piggyback, so we're going to end this. So I'm going to end this on this. Remember the crack epidemic and the war on drugs? Now, when all the minorities, black and brown, was hooked on crack, it was throw them in jail, you know, there's no help for them, yada, yada, yada. But now we have the opioid epidemic that the white folks out here freebasing, shooting heroin, popping pills, selling ass to get pills. Now, we need programs in place, or we got to stop Big Pharma from doing these things. Where was concern for the minorities when the government was flooding crack into the hood?
They was making money. They didn't
Exactly.
care.
So now Big Pharma that made too much money. The lobbyists and the politicians are starting to get caught up in when they find their little niece out back sucking off 3 black dudes to get some perks. Oh, now it's a problem. Now we have to stop this. Oh, there's something wrong. That's the definition of white privilege, man. And if you can't see it, if you don't know it, it's because you're willingly ignorant and don't want to find out the truth. And if that's the case, like my man just said, just shut the fuck up.
So did you have a white girl sucking off for you for some perks back in the days?
No, it wasn't perks.
I mean,
it wasn't perks.
I mean, you sounded so convincing, like you knew it happened. I mean,
I forgot to add allegedly.
What, did Foots have somebody?
I forgot to add allegedly to that. Let's just say I have a past, and
So
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna
so
leave it at
so
that.
so did a guy named Foots have a white girl sucking off with some Percocets in the back
Foot said
of?
I can't throw him under the bus no more, so I'm
Mhm.
gonna have to take the fifth on that one.
You take the
I'm
fifth.
gonna plead the fifth. The fifth.
The fifth.
The fifth. Yeah, I'm about to go crack another fifth.
Okay, so I'm about to play my man Polo Stacks. Salute to Polo Stacks. We had a great interview the other day. We couldn't even really talk about the music because he was so outraged about what was going on. But we about to play his single First Day Out, and then we got our guest coming up, man. We about to line this up.
No doubt. CP3 about to be out. Make sure you go check out 151 page at the Bar Radio, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I'm about to log out of here, let the guests come up and do their thing. Stay tuned for so much more. CP3 live from at the Bar Radio, and I'm out.
But the worst days. Who's up first? Who's coming up?
Oh, I thought we was
That don't fit your business.
Oh yeah. I didn't want to get it sweaty. I'm just making this bitch sweaty like a motherfucking slave, bro. I don't want to get it pumped.
That don't fit you real
Yeah,
good.
man. Yeah, we definitely want to talk tomorrow. I definitely like the material. I like the reflective joint.
How they can't jump about rolls like that.
we can't get him. We can't get a solid like right here.
He can that shit
You
right
want to
now.
just get a chair? Just get right here.
Anybody working one of
You got
those?
another shit?
Another one outside. That's right, one from outside.
There's one right there. There's one right there. There's three chairs.
Okay, on myself one out.
Oh,
It's just crazy, boy. You got us at the bar like shit.
at the bar
That's
radio,
crazy,
baby.
man. You like to reach back and grab a bottle.
I got the one of my the NFL football dude. We going to John now too.
Oh, damn. Hope you don't put me to Drew Brees.
Yeah, see if Drew Brees on there
See
too.
Drew on there. He might come looking for me.
1800. I got 17 and he got your chili. He got some 151 rum. I don't know if you want to mess with that.
Gotta be white, man.
Oh yeah, that's all why he got today, I guess. I stay with the dark.
Except when it comes to white girls.
I can stomach you.
I'm gonna take a sip.
Oh, it's at the bar. You asked me to take a
That's the bar
sip.
radio, baby. That's what we do.
Hey, look at that shit.
Thank you, sir.
We at the bar. Look right here.
That's what I look like. My green friend, bro.
You know, I'm a doctor. Teach you all the tricks of the trade.
I know.
So people can
I
see
like
that.
I like the
That's what they seeing right now. That's what they see right now. They don't see us right now. They got the logo up. They got the logo up.
Everybody still on?
Yeah, you got the logo on.
Raheem, 151. I like it.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
He hard. How he moving his step?
Hmm?
How's he moving?
Jesus. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm back. I'm off my soapbox. I'm off my rant. I'm off insult. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be insulting people by the end of the night. You know, certain celebrities need to get insulted. So it is what it is. We got some guests. Hold on one second. I gotta hide my shirt because Carol Porter tried to steal my shirt. So, one, if you're coming to at the bar, we definitely gonna plug your product, but also we definitely gonna talk about the quality of your product. The quality is good. This is not cheap quality. So if you're gonna do a brand or something like that, first thing I'm gonna tell you is you gotta stand by your quality. So when these gentlemen came in, they was talking to CP3 about their stuff. They was very confident in their quality. That's whether you're doing music, that's whether you're doing shirts, shoes, or whatever your hustle. Make sure you stand by your quality. Because if your quality is raggedy, I'm gonna tell you your shit raggedy, and I ain't gonna wear it. I'm not. Don't even do it to yourself. That should be in the corner. I got a corner full of shit. It'd be in the corner, like real talk. And then you'll call me and be like, yo, how come you don't have, because the shit was cheap. Because I put it on and I was like, it was ripping like a Hulk Hogan t-shirt. Like, had good quality. And just by touching this, like, just like, like, when you like, oh, that girl is ugly as hell. Just by touching this, I know this is good quality. It's nice, it's thick, looks good. And stand by your work. So, first off, I was like, say, y'all, your work is marvelous.
Thank you.
So put the mic a little bit closer to y'all. So, you know, introduce yourselves so everybody let everybody know who y'all are. They can see the logo right there. So
Well,
go
my
ahead.
name is L.A. Holmes, CEO of Aracusa Clothing and Apparel. A strength, power, and integrity is how we do. Look us up, aracusa.as on Instagram. And we here. We stand by our product. We're all about quality. We're all about great looks. My man right here, Assad Sadiq with the fire designs. So look out for Aracusa, man. We coming.
What's going on? So this dude came in and we tried to get him a pork chop. He was like, nah, I'm vegan. He's the biggest dude in the room, but has the best living. I mean, I don't know.
Right. Right.
Dog, I've been like 200 pounds since forever. I ain't like damn. This dude has like the best living. Got some size to
That's
him.
right.
But shoot. So how did y'all get started in the clothing business?
Um, 2 years ago, me and Elliot and I grew up together.
Okay.
14 years old, on the south side of Washington, D.C. So 2 years ago, we go to Everlasting Life. We used to bump heads all the time, doing different things. And he just came up with the idea, like, look, man, we need to get together again and do some stuff, man. Start a clothing line. And I said, well, what's the name? He said, man, Aracusa. I said, oh, that's real catchy. So, man, let's do something behind it. Let's put a meaning behind it. And that's what we did, strength, power, and integrity. And right now, that's where we at, man. That's all we've been pushing. Strength, power, and integrity. Aracusa.
That's deep. And I and really this is what we need right now is some strength, power, and integrity, especially going through all these
Adversities.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Um so like how like so the process of doing this, like the trial and error process, like how did you know when you had like what you wanted to sell? Because I know when I started this podcast,
Mhm.
like it was I thought about it how I wanted to do it, then I did it, and then shit fell apart, and
Right.
then I had to rebrand it at least twice. Like what was your trial and error process going through that?
Well,
Well, with me, when I started the designs, I would always tell them because I'm a perfectionist. I would always say, "Lay, it don't look right. It don't feel right. It just ain't. It's not right." And we had someone else doing our work for us. We was paying a lot of money out of pocket. Somebody was doing the work for us. So I said, "Nah, we got to stop this. Let's get our own machines. That way, we mess up. We can do it the way we want to do it. We can set it up the way we want to set it up, and we can push it out to see what the people really like." So then from that day forward, with Aracusa just being embroidered, we never had the silk screen at first. We just doing all embroidery work, all embroidery. So I told him one day, I said, "Nah, I think we need to go into silk screen. We can do reflective and the glow in the dark, and just see if people gravitate towards that." And lo and behold, they did. So we just stayed with it.
Okay, all right. So do y'all push each other? Do he challenges you like if we don't like something, or like how does that work in your partnership? Or do y'all?
yeah.
Oh, it's
It,
always a push.
it's always a push. We always, I mean, because we're both very creative. We both have a drive for what we do, so we bump heads constantly because we've been doing this a long time. But that's what makes it work. That contrast.
And I say that because I want people to understand like being successful is not easy.
No.
So just because you may push him or y'all can bump heads, that doesn't mean that the business doesn't get done.
Exactly.
Oh, the business
That doesn't mean that the
gonna get
business
done.
stop.
Right.
You know, just because okay, well I say this and you say that, and we don't agree for that one instant, that don't break apart what y'all put in the bill. Because a lot of people do that. Oh well, you know what? He didn't agree with me. I ain't fucking with him.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing you know, the company that you started, you done walked away over an argument,
Right.
Yeah.
over something that y'all could have easily fixed.
Could have worked out. Yeah.
So, to all the young people and entrepreneurs, whether, singing, rapping, whatever you want to do, you're going to bump heads with your management, with your partner, with the members of your team. That doesn't mean you need to break up.
Mm-hmm.
That just means that, hey, y'all are both strong and just listen and y'all can still build from that point. So, but then
Right.
again,
Yeah.
it kind of says it in the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's verified integrity.
And
Yeah.
we stand behind it fully. The quality, the message. We're gonna. And matter of fact, Assad had the idea. Man, it has to mean something. What are we gonna say? Because a lot of people have clothing lines. What are we gonna say that's gonna make it different? That's gonna make it sound different. That's gonna have a meaning behind it.
That's
And he said, man, I said, well, what can we do? We can come up with a slogan, but people then we need something that's different, something that's not only going to make people think, but make when they put it on, like, wow. It's like we've had people tell us, man, every time I wear one of your garments, I feel better. I feel different because of the meaning behind it, the message. Strength, power, integrity. These
Yeah.
are things that, we need now more than ever.
and that's one of your designs right now that you're wearing, right?
Oh, yeah. The
So-
line is a symbol of strength. It's a symbol of courage.
So one, I love that's deep and thing. One, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I keep saying to all these young entrepreneurs and stuff like that. Don't ever come on my radio show talking about you a clothing designer and you wearing Gucci.
Right. Wear your product.
Where your brand, man? Where's your brand?
If you ain't wearing, first of all, if you ain't wearing your brand, how the fuck you think I'm gonna wear your brand? I'm just being honest. Like real talk. Like I love the fact that you came in, boom, two different styles of shirts, and like it's deep and it shows that you're passionate and you believe in your brand. I just put something up. I put these little crazy ass quotes when my mind tells me to on Facebook on a day, and I was like, don't expect if you don't believe in your vision, don't expect people to believe in your vision.
Right.
If you don't believe in it, why should I?
Right.
You know. And the fact that how y'all came in, you talked about the quality of your product, and then looking at the designs like it's deep. As a black man, this is what we need right there. Because of what the lion symbolizes.
Right.
And then I peeped all the words, and I was like, oh shit, they got words in there too. And it's like that. It's a dope design though.
And he does, and Assad does all the designs. This man right here,
Yeah.
all the fire designs, everything Arakusa come up with is design. This man right here, Assad Sadiq.
How long does it take you to create a design, sir?
Man,
Don't give all your secrets away. I don't want. So I don't make it too easy for some of these lame dudes.
You know what I do a lot of times? I look at people. People walk past. People think I'm just looking at them like, why are you looking at me like that? And I'm designing in my head the whole time. I'm doing different things, and I'm watching placements. A lot of fashion lines, you see people out there, they see placement might be here, placement might be different places. So I look at placements. Placements mean everything on your clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I said, well, look, we can go big, we can go small, we can go real tiny. So I look at placements a lot. So when I go down in our workshop that we have, I go on the internet and I look at all different types of styles and placements. I look at rap videos to see what they doing, their placements. You know what I mean? Their colors, their schemes of everything. And I just work from there. I just change everything up and just give it that integrity.
I like that. Man, it's just crazy because when you meet certain people, you can feel their energy. And like I remember we was just before the show started. I'll tell you the behind it. Before the show started, we was talking about comic books and wrestling,
Right.
like real stuff. And that's not even on no business. That wasn't they didn't come and try to sell me no products or nothing. We just on a good vibe stuff. So when you feel people that got good energy, it's easy to represent. And I can tell you, both of you gentlemen have great energy. Like some people come in, they be double wood in the hood and act like they done sold 6,000 records
Right.
or 6 million records, and be like, dog, you still sleeping on your mama's couch.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop acting like you platinum, And but when you give up that energy, be like, I don't even want to fuck this dude. Like this dude is kind of, I want to stay away because they don't have good energy. Like real talk, y'all had great energy coming in.
Right.
You didn't come in, oh, well, this dude. In actuality, a lot of stuff very complimentary of the setup of the show as before we even started the show.
Mhm.
So, I think that's another thing people can take from this. So, because I know some people are like, oh, is this a talk show or it's an internet radio show? It's whatever the fuck I want it to be because it's my show. Um, a lot of times I'll be trying to teach y'all business and how to run stuff. Um, Sometimes you just gotta shut up and listen,
Right.
Mhm.
or do what I just told you, Reed and the other chick to do. You know, um, because it's a lot of good knowledge. It's how you carry yourself. If you can be a business, or you can be your business and your brand. If you don't represent your brand in everything that you do, you cannot expect to be successful.
Right.
That's it.
So,
That's it.
what are y'all takes on? Um, we'll talk a little. We had fun, but I just want to know what are your takes on the protests that have been going on? They turn peaceful now, but I think it was really big with the Black Lives Matter Plaza thing that Muriel Bowser did,
Right.
like right outside the White House. I thought that was phenomenal.
Right.
What are y'all takes on that? I just wanted to know.
Well, as you can see, my shirt, I got stuff on the back of the shirt you probably didn't see.
That I did not
But
see.
you see on the back of it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then on the side right here, you see I can't breathe in my sleeve.
Oh, well, that speaks for itself.
A lot of times when I look at stuff like that, dealing with the police, a lot of times they look at us and they put us in different categories. It's not the physical strength of a man that makes him a man. It's responsibility.
Say that again. That should be a shirt. That should be on the shirt.
That's another look.
It's
Just got
another
another logo.
It's
Just got another logo.
So it's,
And that's
heard it?
brand. Let me just say that's already trademarked.
it's already trademarked.
So when you heard that, you
Right.
cannot take that.
Right, don't
That is
touch it.
Aracusa property. We are LLC. We will sue your ass. That's not a problem.
They got their business in order, sir.
So
Yeah.
look, it's not the physical strength of a man that makes a man. It's responsibility. A lot of times when the police approaches us, they look at that growl that he from Washington, or he from these places, or he in the hood, and I gotta approach him with so much strength and so much eagerness and aggression. And it's not that. If you just open your mouth and say, "Hello, sir, how you doing? Can I see this? Can I do this? How can I help you?" It's not the physical strength of a man that makes a man, man. Just approach me in a mannerism that's befitting. I'm a man, you're a man. You know what I mean? If they stop all that, man, we be good, man. Like you said, none of us is racist. We're a human race. Where the race thing come from? The race card. Everybody play the race card.
Yeah.
That was
We
started by
human
somebody
beings,
else.
Man, it was started by somebody else.
Yeah.
Look, we came from tribalisms. The Watusis didn't deal with the Pygmies sometimes, and the Zulus didn't deal with either one of them sometimes, but they worked together. We are tribal people. You know what I mean? So we know how to raise in a village. We was all raised in villages. It took a whole family to raise us, man. I grew up in a house with 13 siblings, man, with my grandmother. So I understand it.
You
I
was
get
deep.
it. I
You
get
was
it.
deep.
I understand it. Yeah, it was deep. You know what I mean?
And they all big like you?
All of them big.
Oh, hell.
So
I could imagine somebody trying to date one of yours. Oh, those your brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we good.
Yeah.
We just friends.
Yeah, so man, that's what it's all about, man. And I honor and I respect the fact that they did the plaza thing. They did it in the street, even though somebody vandalized it. But it says a lot.
It does.
As people, you know what I mean. It says a whole lot. And I'm a Muslim man, so it says a real whole lot, man. You know what I mean? To have us stand up for each other like that and keep moving forward. And we need to do a lot of that. Don't just stop right here. When the smoke clears, reach your hand out to help the next man. Pick him up. Don't just stop right here. Keep going.
That's one of the most important things that we have to continue to do.
Right.
We just can't be satisfied with one type of success.
Exactly.
We have to keep going. We have to keep pushing. And then those that fall along the way, we have to pick them up.
Right.
Stop walking over them and stop walking by them.
Exactly.
You are absolutely right about that. And the thing about success is this, and what people don't realize. Success is not really built on you. Success is built on your network.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know who you pick up. You could pick up a CEO. You could pick up the next person that could be president of the United States.
Right.
You don't know what that is, but because you stopped and picked that person up, you don't know what they're going to do for you.
Exactly.
There have been times where, no lie, I did something for my birthday. They said you want to donate money to the Lupus Foundation. And there was a guy. Shout out to my man Marco Garcia. I hadn't seen him in almost 15 to 20 years. He was my assistant manager at, when I was at KB Toys, and I wanted to donate this because one of my play sisters passed away from lupus back in the early '90s, late '90s, early 2000s. And I just thought about it. I was like, you know what? I just want to do something for remembrance of her. And out of nowhere, this is a person I ain't talked to in 15 to 20 years. He donated $100. I think it was either 80 or 100, but he donated out of nowhere. He didn't call me, he didn't check me, he just donated. And they said, and I felt good. And then think about it is, damn, he might have thought about that time I bought him lunch when he didn't have no money, or he might have thought about that time when he needed to talk, and I just sat there and listened. And it was just crazy that you just never know when people are watching. And this is a dude who's barely on social media. So for him to pop in one day and said, hey, you know what? That's for his B-Day and that's what he wants. Let me get that to him. Made me feel great. So you never know. And that's why you always pick people up rather than putting them down. So
Yeah,
I totally understand what you're saying.
that's a fact.
You know. So where can they find your stuff at? Is it in stores? Is it on your website?
Yes, it's in the. We took the website down because we want to rebuild it to make it better. So right now we go off the DM of IG,
Okay.
Aracusa.as. So you just go to Aracusa.as. You'll see all our products that we post on there.
So do me a favor, because this is gonna sound mean, but some people are slow, so you might have to spell Aracusa out.
I was about to
It's-
say.
But then again, I mean, my name's Rakeem, and I got the easiest name in the world, so you might want to spell that out for them, please.
It's ARAKUSA .as on Instagram. ARAKUSA .as. Aracusa.as. And we're on Instagram. So you DM us, hit us up. You can email aracusa.la@gmail.com. aracusa.as@gmail.com.
Okay, all right, cool. Because some people are like, oh, I can't find it. But we should be following each other now. So the information will probably be on my page as well.
Right.
And then also I will, now that I have your logo, I definitely, will be showing as a sponsor and a former guest of the show as well.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Can we mention something we got coming up?
You can do whatever you like.
All right, cool. We, Aracusa, will be at the Juneteenth celebration on June the 20th. Where is it again?
Out there in Clinton, Maryland.
It's in Clinton, Maryland. Juneteenth celebration, June the 20th. Come on out.
Yeah, we have a table out there.
It's going to be a
stand.
big
We have
event.
lot
Yeah,
of-
we're going to
lot
have
of
a chance
clothes.
from 12 to 8. It's going to be a very big event. So we want everybody to come out to the Juneteenth block party.
So
Saturday, June the 20th. Fort Washington, Maryland.
So this is important, and not just because they're going to be there, because actually, black people, this is actually your Independence Day, not July 4th.
Yeah.
This is why Juneteenth is so important,
Yes.
and we should be recognizing this day, which it really should be a national holiday. But for black people, a lot of people don't know. This is our Independence Day.
Yes,
We
it
were
is.
not freed on July 4th.
At
We
all.
were not still in slavery.
We were
in
still in
bondage.
slavery.
And
So-
the fact that you celebrate the 4th of July
Says a lot about
says a lot about
Your
you. The
mentality.
fact that you are completely ignorant and you have no clue about your history.
Exactly. So this is, come out, celebrate, build, network, see what they're doing. But this is the day that you should celebrate. Do not hit me about, well, I just want to see fireworks. You saw fireworks since you was 6. Get the fuck out of here with that. It's the same damn fireworks. You stick a match to it, woo, 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 woo. Same design. It's like looking at paint on the wall. Okay, the first time you saw, that looks good. When you look at it again, it's the same paint. Stop using the excuses of, well, I just like fire. I want the kids to see the fireworks. Nah, you want to help your kids out? Teach your kids your history.
Yeah.
Yes.
Teach them about Juneteenth. Because I didn't learn about Juneteenth until I was a grown-up, real talk.
Right.
And I shouldn't. I feel robbed. Because I stopped celebrating the 4th of July, like in my early 20s, like, fuck for. You weren't free.
Right.
Why? The rockets in the air and all that other dumb shit? Like, nah. Oh, I seen fireworks as a kid. That's fireworks as an adult. It's the same shit I saw as a kid. It don't change.
Right.
So definitely come out. You know, it's a great event just because it's Juneteenth, but it's even more special because these gentlemen will be there with
Yes, we
these
will.
with these great shirts that have great messages. So when you talk about positivity and you talk about change, you know, it's in the reflection. What you wear is going to reflect that.
Hmm.
So if you start wearing stuff that's prideful, if you start wearing stuff that has a message, you'll change your demeanor. You know, you'll go from being a nigga to a Nubian real quick.
Right. I like
So
to send some shout outs, man.
do
You
your
know, man.
thing, do your thing,
Shout out
man.
to my DBW family, man, for y'all support. Thank y'all. The Wooten family, man, he always did to help me in the lab. You know, man, when I do my projects, he did. When I got big projects, he did. My family, of course, you know, man, for the support. You know, man, for backing me on my play. I'd like to thank all y'all. Much love, Aracusa.
Definitely, definitely. You got some shout outs too?
Yeah, the same thing, really. Family, everybody that supports Aracusa from day one, when we started in 2018, everyone that's ever supported, that ever bought a T-shirt, a hat, anything. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, we
Appreciate
didn't get into the hats, man. Hold on. They're not just doing t shirts. That's my bad. They doing hats too. Look at that,
Of
Socks,
man.
course, hats,
drawers,
socks,
swimsuits,
swimsuits.
booty
Oh,
shorts.
we got those too.
Got those.
Aracusa got it all.
Leggings, gowns, dresses,
Right.
we do it.
CP3, your white women cannot wear this stuff.
Hey, some of them can, brother. Some of them can.
Your white women will not. You will not come up here talking about my African queen, and she's the color, and she's the color of ivory soap. Cut that out, CP3. Cut it out.
My Nubian princess.
My Nubian princess. Cut that shit out.
Yeah, hit us up, man. Aracusa.as on Instagram. June the 20th, Juneteenth celebration. Fort Washington, Maryland. Saturday, June the 20th. Come on out.
Might be a pop-up show. Never know.
You never know. You never know. Let me play my man. I'm play my man JP the Prince. I want it all, and then we're gonna switch up. We got some more people we gonna talk to because I kind of know the guy that runs this show. Shout out to CP3 though. This is what it's about, networking and building. So I met them through CP3, who does sports on the hill. So just because you do one thing doesn't mean that you can't do another thing. That's the whole point about what he was saying. We pull each other up. Pay attention.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks,
that.
man.
Nah,
Appreciate
thank
that.
y'all. I love that
That's what's
energy.
up.
I'm gonna do a breaking news. Hey, 151. I'm gonna do a breaking news after you interview them. Brashay Caldwell, ex-Redskin, got killed, murdered down in Florida. It just broke. Robbie just sent it to me, so I'm gonna do a little quick sports in the hill joint after they interview. Yeah, he got killed. Apparently got ambushed. Was going out on a date with his girlfriend. Went in the house to get something. He come back out, dude, jump out the bushes, shoot
Yo,
his leg in the chest. Yeah, just broke this down. So I can upload the image to the OBS real quick, so I do a breaking news.
you know they say Florida is like literally. You know, the last time I was in Miami, right? When I was in Miami, and like a week after we came from Miami, they shot the rapper dude in his car, and he was in my. Mm.
That's right.
Son, best friend had eat crack with.
Oh, they get away from him.
So which one of y'all coming up?
Oh,
Or
that
both
fits
of
you
y'all
real
coming
good,
up?
Rambo. That fits you
Huh?
real good.
Oh yeah, it's real good. It's comfortable, nice and thick.
Yeah.
What we both of us?
All right, I got y'all.
Yeah, he told her that, dog. And now he said he don't think he'll get another. He had that, what's that, Hellcat incident?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had that. That joke was stupid. Man. I was like, he's a man. I was
Man, that's
drinking.
tight.
I
Who's
just
that?
dumped it.
This is my man JP the Prince. He's from
Nice meet.
Atlanta.
It's nice meet. I appreciate y'all, man.
I appreciate y'all. It came through
Thank you, man.
and
You got the
definitely.
show on. I appreciate that.
Oh
It's all
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, Eric.AS.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
We definitely need
Yeah, definitely. Get in contact with him.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow. I'll be down water up tomorrow. I'm gonna have some shirts
These
tomorrow. I know bullshit.
these real good quality. I like this
Yeah, I'm
shit.
getting some of them joints tomorrow. But I let another
We
reflective.
talk about unity. You supposed to be dressing your artists and everything.
I might have to get at the bar, get them to do one of these.
That's the only Franco. I was trying to get him something, but he ain't had an opportunity to talk about it. Now he's on Franco already. He's got something in Franco video. And I'm trying to bring this video, man.
All of it.
And what money?
Yeah, man. Just hit me up, man.
They got all of it. They got all of it.
They don't even want to pay nothing for you.
They got all of it. They won't give us none.
That's what people don't understand. It's not so Gucci though.
Yeah, it's not Gucci. It's better.
Yeah, we ain't gotta be Gucci. What Gucci mean? Yeah, what does South y'all don't mean?
Nothing.
He's like
Italian
he's
and French.
the man is what's the name of the group?
Rockstar.
Rockstar. R&B. Yeah, he's the man.
You man's rock stars?
Yeah, I started it. I know I found Rockstar.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I started found. I found it there.
Oh shit. Small world. Small world.
I started it. It was called True Legacy at first.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it started off at True Legacy, but you know it says True Legacy Production, but then it's Rockstar when they go to sing.
Yeah.
Say, vibe, and all that.
Yeah.
I started it. Yeah, I got them to the studio, I got them signed and everything. Took them to Atlanta and everything. Yeah, I started. Just trying to just give back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give back what I took from the community. I'm trying to put back into it. That's what we try to do with the clothing line, you know what I
I
mean?
definitely want to link up because that was when you had to sit down and talk. My brother, he just came home and he Muslim and he just we gonna put some things together and start doing a lot of stuff for community reform and stuff like that.
We would. Yeah, whatever it takes. You know what I mean? We want to get to the next level so we can do more. You know, a lot of people don't want to invest in it, you know what I mean? But they don't see our vision. When they start seeing our vision, they'll see people invest in it. You know what I mean?
He need to dress that. Sure, he need to show me dude blow his ass off. He's a twin.
Okay.
R&B
Both
singer.
of them. Yeah,
Okay.
R&B singer.
Yeah, we gotta get him.
Oh, yeah, we're dressing. I'll put it together. We're dressing.
Yeah, I was gonna
He mad as me.
I was gonna have my nephew come through, but he got a session.
Okay.
But I want him to meet y'all too, cause we have him, he perform, we have it up and down. Like that first song that you heard, Money, that's his joint. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
What Domination Cartel?
Huh?
The record label Domination Cartel?
Mm-mm.
You don't know heard of them?
Nah.
Yeah, he ended up passing away in prison, but that's when we signed him to Rockstar.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. They know me. They ask about it, they tell you, yeah, that's my man.
Oh,
When they first started in the little gym, just playing on anything. Studio form in my own house.
Hey, you went out there.
we definitely gonna be, definitely gonna be.
You know, they on the radio playing everything now.
Yeah.
I talk to them a lot, you know what I mean?
I got pictures with him. Well, Renegade got pictures with him. I'm the one to take the pictures.
Tell them they need some songs.
Well, he's the lead writer, Brian. He's a genius when it comes to writing. He's a young genius, man.
The tall one?
No, the short one.
So,
One got the little wild head.
yeah.
That's fine. Vibe genius, man. Now, we really appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate y'all. Dope.
Appreciate it. Yeah, get back outside the
Anytime y'all want to come through, y'all got any and that's what we need. Anytime you want to do, boom. I got two cameras really. I can move that stuff. Boom. Actually, if you want to bring like a model in, put a green screen on there, and put your logo on and have a model screen like that. You do all that.
Well, hit me up tomorrow, bro.
Yeah,
So when you get that time, hit me up.
matter of fact, I got a great idea for y'all. We can think about this. We can do, when you want to bring a couple designs, we can literally put a green screen and do a virtual model.
Everything happens for a reason. I've been trying to get him down for 7, 8 months. And then finally we done, and y'all hooked up with him. Everything happens for a reason.
him and I used to work together, man, like 19 years ago.
Real?
Yeah.
See, that's what networking and keeping the communication is for. You never know, and then all of us get together, we all could be eating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
And you know, I just got the LLC. You got the LLC at the bar. Look at LLC.
For real?
We got LLCs, we got occupancies, we got everything. We got all types of licenses.
That's why I said on the show. What he said, that's Aracusa property.
We got all types of licenses. We got occupancy license, we got everything, bro. We got everything. All right, bro. Nice meeting y'all, man. Thank you, appreciate it, bro.
Oh, what's up? You already know.
Yeah.
But we trying to go put together something different and do like a little Marvel joint for y'all. We can work that out.
Let's do it, bro.
Alright. Alright. That's gonna take a seat.
Hey, this is getting me feeling better, though. You take the end of it, you're the young man in the middle, dog. Put the old dude on the end, dog. Yo.
Yo. Somebody drank all the CP3 beers.
I had to grab a Modelo.
Yo, shout out to my man Super Cat. That was Super Cat Badman. Had him on the show. When was it? Monday. He came through, bought a bottle of Don Julio. We had a great talk about hip hop, Black Lives Matter, and alcohol, all in the same conversation. It was good. And now, hold on, y'all can't even see it yet. And now we got some more guests in the building.
Yes, sir.
What's going on? Introduce
All
yourself.
good, man. This is ABJ, produced by Bonaparte. I'm with my man Leon Blake, LB.
LB here.
This is the genius,
Music.
man.
Mm.
Yeah, music's our game, man. Music's our game.
So music's your game?
Yeah.
Yes.
sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So, what you do? You beatbox, you rap, you skateboard. What's going on?
Hey, look,
You snap.
we can beatbox too. Oh, wait, no, okay. So I am a producer and engineer. I'm a music producer, engineer, songwriter. He's a songwriter as well. What's funny is that he actually works with my dad up at Heritage Foundation. My dad happened to mention me while he was talking about his music. That was around June last year, and the rest is history, man. We've just been knocking out records, making connections, talking to a whole bunch of people. He has a ton of talented people in his family, and from there we've just been piecing things together, and just putting together all the pieces, man.
Yeah.
Tell them who's in your tell
Like
tell
in
tell,
my
tell who's in
family,
your family.
I know you heard of Chubby Checker.
Okay,
The
yeah. Right.
Twist,
Yeah.
that's my cousin.
Oh, damn.
I know you heard of Trick Daddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
yeah.
Okay? So these people are kin to me.
You
So
don't know
connection, I have connections with music.
Yeah.
There are things I can do for people. If you got something really good, you want to get it pushed, I got connects. I can get you with people. I also talk with Prince Hakeem from Cool in the Game. That's his son, which Chubby Checker introduced me to that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So networking, I can network the music business very well. Also, we worked with another guy. His name is Will. His studio is in La Plata. He works with a lot of majors also. We also got connection with his studio, Quality Touch. You can Google it and look at it, and you'll see how big everything is there.
Yeah, he's a voted member of the Recording Academy, actually.
He wins Grammys for mixing.
Oh, damn.
I have connect with all of that. So, and the music we do, we have a home little studio that we put
That we
together,
put out.
that we write and we produce.
Yeah.
But we also looking to produce people and help people.
Yeah.
If you got a budget, you got some.
Say that part again, cause wait a minute. Before we can get to the song part, let's talk the realness. Let's talk that music shit.
Yeah.
Say that part again. If you got a what?
A budget.
A budget. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. Everything costs money, man.
So if you're not willing to invest in your dreams, stay home.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
All about the investment.
You know,
that's a sign of faith.
And you should believe in your music to want to invest in your music.
That's a sign of faith in your your craft.
Exactly. So if you're not going to invest in yourself, do not waste time with people because people that you see on my shows because they're serious.
Yeah.
You know, if I think they bullshit, they can't come on. CP3, now I'll be like, nah, don't even bring that nigga. Don't
Yeah,
even bring that.
man.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, nah. Just he
Yeah,
smell like
cause
he smell like he washed up in bullshit. Um, you have to be able to invest in yourself. That's
Yes.
the number one
yes,
thing.
Yes.
yes,
So
yeah.
if you're not willing to invest in yourself, don't waste other people's time.
That's right.
Pull that picture up again.
You
Yes.
know,
Yes.
and you got to have a budget. So go ahead, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, but we gotta stress that for people
Yes.
because
Absolutely,
because
absolutely.
they think they think the game is free.
And it's not. And the way that works is by you saying you have to have a budget because you want to push your music. And your music, you got media, you got the internet, but you also want to get your music on the radio.
Yeah.
All of that is a part of a budget.
Yes.
Okay? You're going to need all of that, but you got to know the people who can do that for you too.
Right.
There are some people out here will tell you that, get your money and will not do nothing for you. Make sure you know that you're dealing with somebody who knows how to do this.
Right, right,
Make sure you found somebody that knows the music business,
right.
that have connections.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because that's a new thing now,
'Cause
man. Everyone's offering courses,
You
man.
have to know somebody.
Yeah, everyone's offering courses, man.
Yes.
Everybody's offering digital marketing, and
Yes.
everyone's
Everybody.
preaching that they're a
Yes.
guru on this. You know, give me $50, I can get you
Yes.
50,000 plays on SoundCloud,
Yeah.
or 100,000 plays on Spotify, and I can get you on this playlist and that playlist. But what has to be realized is that at the end of the day, a lot of things haven't changed about the music business. You know, the core foundations of the music business have not changed. You still have to do a lot of the groundwork in this game in order to actually make a difference out here.
Yeah.
No, because people still consume music. You can talk about all this digital stuff all you want to. People still consume music the same way. People still consume it based off emotion. You know, hits are still marketed in the same way. They just have a lot of different platforms to do so. You know, now they got TikTok and whatever these kids are on now. But music
I
is
hate
still.
TikTok.
Look, they just coming up with brand new ways to
Yes,
you know
to promote.
indoctrinate, you know, just promote and
Yeah.
advertise stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, a lot of the same rules still apply. You still have to have good music. A lot of you still have to have music that's memorable to the most part, and you still have to put in that groundwork. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You
Yes.
have above all else, you have to be a better marketer than you are an artist in this generation.
Say that part again.
You have a lot of ways. You have to be a better marketer and
Yes.
a better business person than you are
Good
an
gimmick.
artist.
King
Good.
of self promotion, baby.
So,
Yes.
you
You have
have
to
to.
sell yourself.
You have to.
You have to.
If you
Yeah.
don't sell yourself,
Yes.
how do you expect other people?
Yeah.
You can't for your dream. For your dream. If you're not fighting for your dream, if you're not selling yourself for your dream, why the hell would you expect other people to do it?
Right.
I don't know what world you're living in.
Come on.
I'm not here to sell your
Come
dream.
on.
Uh,
Yeah.
If you came in and was like, and I was like, what y'all do? I don't know. Well, did Carol tell you? You know what I would say?
Yeah.
I would say next.
Come on.
This interview will be over.
Come on.
right. Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm not here to sell your dream.
Yeah.
If you can't articulate your dream,
Yes.
why do I need to articulate your dream for you?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Yes.
So,
That's right.
you know,
Come on.
you
It's
you
yours,
you,
right?
yeah, it's yours.
you take ownership of it, right?
So y'all produce, right?
Yes.
Yes,
We produce, and what what we try to do is make your song compatible to what's on the radio.
So now we gotta ask some questions.
Yes.
So what you producing with?
Okay, so the software I use is FL Studio. We out of the house we record off of Pro Tools for the most part. We've
We
been
got
incorporating
We have
Logic.
Logic. Too.
We have Logic, so we've been incorporating that into the whole mixing process.
Do you you prefer Pro Tools over Logic?
Oh, in terms of recording vocals, I mean, Pro Tools is just top of the line. They have a lot of people argue that Reaper's really good too, and then you have places like Studio One, and you can record vocals into any software that you have. You can record it into FL Studio as well, Ableton.
Yeah, I've heard people do
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, well, you can record vocals into whatever you want, but at the end of the day, the industry standard is
It's Pro
always and it will always be Pro Tools
Yeah.
because Pro Tools is used everywhere. So at the end of the day, when it comes to the creation of music itself, it's pretty much there are people who use Pro Tools to make beats, like industry guys like Illmind and Jake One, and those guys they use Pro Tools. But a lot of these platinum guys like Murder Beats, Metro Boomin, everybody knows who Metro Boomin is, Southside from 808 Mafia, like those guys are FL Studio junkies. You know what I mean? And like that's just what the new school is up on. And I'm FL Studio. I've been using FL Studio for the past 8 9 years, and in terms of creating my music, I don't I ain't got nowhere else to go but
Well, I
down.
mean, I mean, think about this. People don't realize it's like off the '99 version of FL Studio,
Mm,
off the Jay Z Black album. One of the beats was made.
that's right.
I think it was a little threat.
Threats,
Threat.
Ninth Wonder. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't
yeah,
have his MPC or nothing. They cooked it up right in the studio, looped that thing up.
yeah, and it was like the '99 version.
That's right.
So
Hmm? Oh, there's something
it's
I
not
got my phone with me too. I got all my
it's not the it's not just you don't have to have the $1 million studio. You just have to have the talent to
Yes.
do what it is and to
Yeah.
make it work.
There
That's
are
it.
hits being made on phones right now.
Shout out to CP3.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Yeah.
there are hits being made on
Oh.
phones.
So
Yeah,
y'all send me some music.
Yes,
So we gonna play some of
For sure.
some of the joints.
definitely.
So I'm just gonna let you know that I'm not just a radio host.
Mhm.
I'm a former because I don't rap no more unless I want to retire, young boy. But I'm a former rapper. I'm a manager. Um, and when we do it, I listen to quality to music, and as I tell people, like when you send music to people, like people could hear the difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we know, we can hear whether it's a good mix, we can have it's a bad
Yeah,
mix,
Of course.
if it's been mastered.
Yeah.
So and I must keep telling y'all this because some of y'all send me some shitty ass songs that sound like you recorded underwater with your iPhone going out.
Just trying to get it done.
Look, man,
Yeah.
you gotta be wary of that, man.
Like you'll see some of the music we did in the basement on the Pro Tools, and then you'll see some of it we did at a major studio.
Yeah,
You'll hear the difference in it.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I know because real talk. When he sent me the track that y'all did over CP3,
Yeah.
his beat, I automatically knew. I was like, oh, they didn't do this at the major. This don't sound like the other one.
Right?
Yeah,
We
you
did,
did
right?
that.
I was like,
It
that's like-
five minutes.
Look, we literally had done that
I cut it
that
on.
day,
I told
recorded it
Carol,
there, and
I
just
said,
sent it to
bro, I'm gonna sing it now.
And the thing about it is, he didn't know. I called him. I was like, yo.
I was about to say, see,
Yeah.
I haven't got that ear yet, which I'm working to. That's why I'm working
Yeah.
closely with my man, because he has the music edge, and I'm about to get
So
some.
you had to tell him, huh?
Yeah.
I was like, he was
Yeah,
like, oh,
you
no,
can tell.
when he explained,
You
he was, I was like, all right,
definitely
that's cool. But
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, that ain't
Yeah.
that ain't the same mix as the
Yeah.
other joints. I can just
Yeah.
tell you that
Right.
now. That's like
Right.
probably the first
Yeah.
mix.
Of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
of course.
We did that in
Yeah,
like
we-
5 minutes.
5 minutes
See?
and send it to him.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you.
And we just want to show how
Yeah,
fast and how good
That-
we at it
And I appreciate
Yeah.
it
because we was doing it so long.
yeah.
Love
You
you
know,
the Beats
yeah.
by CP3 track.
Yeah.
So I mean, but definitely, but like I said, when people say they know the difference,
Yeah.
like I'm one of those people. Like
Yeah.
You know.
No, you could tell. You could
Oh,
tell.
yeah.
We look. He came. Well, you had the concept for that idea.
Yeah,
For a
yeah,
while.
yeah,
Yeah,
when
he's
I
the
heard-
brainchild behind a lot of these references, man. That
Yeah,
we've
and
written for
like I
other
said,
people.
I do a reference track for people, and then I feel
Yeah.
like, okay, go with
And then
this.
you lead, and then
know.
you lead it and direct it. Yeah.
so, I mean, it's just one of those things, and and it was no knock on y'all,
No, never.
but I automatically like literally, I don't know, because I could tell the quality of the other one.
Yeah.
versus this.
When you've been
And
around
look,
music
like
enough, you
what
can
you just
definitely
said,
tell.
you an artist. You still an artist.
Mhm.
You never will not be an artist.
Right.
Once you've been an artist, you always an artist.
Yeah.
I mean, real talk. The first time I actually did we did a record, I was we sent it to my cousin boyfriend who he played professionally in a band, and he's been in he played with professional artists and stuff. And so he said to me, "I think you put that on the 4-track, didn't you?"
Good
I
tell.
was like,
Yeah.
"Shit."
Good tell.
Right?
Yeah.
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 He said, "Yeah. It's nothing wrong with what y'all did, but I was
Right.
saying." I was like, "Damn." But then years later, I know because
Yeah.
there's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I love telling this story.
Right.
So
Right.
my people do the Titan Arts Awards, and so
Oh,
They,
okay.
yeah.
they usually get me to I help out behind the scenes. So one year they had me we were judging, we were doing the auditions for the talent. So it was me, the head lady for the Titan Arts Awards, and at the time we were running I was help running Rise 95. So and my equipment is in there. So one dude came, hooked up his iPhone, and it sounded like shit.
Mm.
So then he goes, "Well, it's the speakers."
Oh, it's just oh.
So then
So
I,
it's your stuff.
speakers.
so then I tell him, I said, so you record, right? He said, yeah. I said, so it's the speakers, yeah. He said, okay. So as I said, you have no idea who I am? He said, yeah, cool. I said, but I run about 7 shows a week in here with these speakers.
Yeah.
And I said, hold on, wait a minute. Those are not just any speakers. Those are my speakers. Do you know what type of speakers those are? He was like, what? I said, you know what monitor speakers are?
Yeah.
Monitors.
He was like, what? I said, monitor speakers.
Monitors. Those are
I said, so
regular
let me just
speakers,
tell you,
yeah.
they're not regular speakers. These are the speakers you go to in the studio
Yeah.
that's louder
Yeah.
and clearer,
Right.
so you
That's
hear
right.
these.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't color your sound at all.
Yeah.
It plays it at a flat frequency, and you put it left and right, and you can turn it.
And then his face just fell. So I was like, so
Yeah.
this is what happens.
Yeah.
And I was like, so that's your rough draft, ain't it?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. I said, so you didn't even really mix that, did you? He was like, I said, yeah. I said, I already know. I said, first of all, don't blame the equipment because I run shows here. Second of all, be man enough to know, like, if we're auditioning you for this show, then you need to come in with your best, not your rough draft. You came in with your rough draft and you failed the process. Have a nice day.
Right.
So then I had a boy and a girl. They were brother and sister. So they were like, okay, well, this is hot. Ain't no brother and sister team like this. I said, hold, y'all, I'm good, y'all cocky, but your shit ain't that good.
Yeah.
So they was like, what do you mean? I was just like, the quality. They was like, but this ain't even the best mix.
Yeah.
So then I asked them the question: if you're auditioning to be on to perform, why didn't you send me your best song? Oh, we can send it. Well, why didn't you? But okay, I'm game. We don't have a person right now. Go ahead, send your best song. So he sent it. Okay, it's like a half a decimal better. So I was like, that's your best? Yeah, and it's mastered. No, it's not. But since you want to know what the best sounds like? You really want to know what the best sounds like? Yo, Renegade, come here. Play the joint you just played. Oh, he's like, yeah. He said, yeah, this one's not even mastered. I said, but who mixed it? He said, I did. Like the song Money you heard, he mixed it. He mixed his own shit.
Yeah, and he did good, very good. I like that. That was really great.
Yeah.
So
That's rated quality.
Yeah.
So he mixed it, and then when we played it, it was about 100 more decimals higher and clearer than them. And I said, that's not even mastered.
Yeah.
That's just a good mix.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Somebody took your money.
Yes.
Y'all shouldn't be mad at me.
Plenty,
Yeah.
there's plenty
And
of those.
plenty of that.
And what
Plenty
people
of
don't know
those.
is that and that's nothing. If you don't know what you're supposed to sound like,
Yeah.
when you go into these studios,
Yes.
you getting gypped.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
Plenty of people
Yeah.
like that, man.
But it's not their job to teach you. You're supposed to know good quality and bad quality.
You gotta know, man.
You should know
That's
what
just-
you
that's buyer
should sound
beware,
like.
man.
You know.
Yeah.
You should know. Yeah.
So does it bother you when an artist goes to perform record something in the studio and they look at you and they go, "Was that all right?"
You know, well, if it happens too often, because we had a case where it's one of my homies too, and that's one of my boys. Shout out to Curtis, District Kurt.
And
And
he's like that.
yeah, but what it is that so he has a song that he recorded to one of my productions called Good Times,
Yes.
um,
And it's
produced
hot.
by me,
Hot.
and it's so good, man. It's so amazing. Awesome summer song, done by the bro down in Atlanta who's from here. Shout out to him. And he was kind of second guessing himself when he was recording to one of our references. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And-
Which we'll play that.
Yeah, and
Girls
yeah,
Gone Wild.
yeah, Girls Gone Wild, yeah, and his vocal performance was awesome, and he was kind of second guessing himself over the course of 2 days, and we were just kind of like, look, man, when you know what it is, then you don't have to second guess yourself.
You
in
should
terms-
know how good you are.
There-
Your confidence
there's-
should be there.
when
Yes.
you know, when you have it, it shouldn't be like, nah, I'm trying to get it better.
No. You should know.
But sometimes
Yes.
you trying to get it better is you ruining what you originally did.
Yes. Yes. You're putting too much thought in it. Yes.
Like that, at the end of the day, this is something you almost have to feel. It's not even something you have to overthink to a point. Because I know there's plenty, like in terms of like the way people work in studio, there's people who will write stuff 20, 30 times, then come back the next day, scrap it and start over. But at the end of the day, it has to come from within. Like it has to be something you feel at the end of the day.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. So, are you ready for me to play these tracks?
Yes, let's get some
Yes, sir.
tracks
All right,
going.
we're gonna play some tracks. I'm gonna tell you what I think of them.
Yes, do that.
Drop that beat,
We
baby.
waiting on you.
And then CP3 is gonna beatbox
Wait.
his new hit single. I need a white Nubian queen.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Fixing our credit score.
Oh. I wanna kiss your lips, oh girl, those hips. You don't wanna shake me up, oh girl, girl.
Somebody getting pregnant off this shit.
What you think it's for?
Hey, I didn't think you was going to disclose already from the
What you
stuff.
think it's
you know?
for, man?
I
Come
thought that
on.
would be in the middle,
Yeah.
you know.
Get the panties wet.
That's what it's for, man.
I just want that. Yeah.
Guess who hit me up today? Egypt.
Oh. Hey, what's she talking
She
about?
responds once
She's
in a
still
while.
talking about she still wants to do a show. I'm like,
Hey, did you get her
I've
tune
been
in right
trying.
now?
I've been trying,
She
bruh.
need to tune in and see what's going on right
She be
now.
chilling, man.
You can lead her hold the woman, but you can't make her think.
Look, no, she be chilling, man.
She
be chilling.
She's
Like,
like
my
my
whole
her baby
thing-
father, man. She gotta get away from that nigga. He's the one that's holding
I'm
her back, and I
telling you,
can't tell
man.
her too many more times.
Come
So
on.
I stopped talking to her. I hit her up. Then she posted a picture. I was like, hey, you looking good. I ain't seen you while. Miss you.
I had her
What's
up every
going
once in
on?
a
So I
while.
told her about to do a show. You know, I'm looking for a nice, sexy young female that can do it. Oh, I know somebody. Who?
Who?
She was like, I know. I was like, hey, you been saying
You
this
be
shit for about a
playing.
year and a half.
You be
Yeah, I can
playing.
deal with it. Until she hit me, I told her I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call your phone tomorrow.
Right
You
there.
answer,
That was
cool,
Chevy
you
King in
know?
my house.
No, cause here's the whole thing, right? Cause so we went up to Philly. We were recording hooks for
You
Atlantic
know his
Records,
daughter
right? At Milkboard.
won the
And I sent her some of the
She
footage.
was a sinner.
And so I think he
You
did
know,
too.
and her
And she
husband
was
is
like,
a-
oh wait,
her
you know,
husband-
the antennas went up, right? The antennas went up. But the whole thing, look, you can chill all you want
And you know he
to,
played
but when
pro.
stuff starts popping off in the way that it's supposed to,
Don't come later on.
like, cause then it's too late.
I told her the same
Cause
thing.
then it's too late.
Yeah,
And I want
so-
you to be honest with
But you
yourself.
know what the crazy thing is?
That's what I told her.
Have
Like,
some
you
faith.
gotta
The
do
whole
this.
time I'm
I
trying
see
to do
the
music,
potential, you just
I didn't
gotta
know I
do
was
it.
killing
Like, have some faith, man.
Small
Stuck it in her
world.
baby father.
And once I got
That's
the
what I'm saying,
numbers
like,
and
don't sell
everything,
me the
I hung
bullshit
out
you
with
wanna
Trick
be
Trick
with
Wild
me.
shit,
When
bro.
I give you every
Scary as
opportunity,
hell.
Right.
Wild
you continue
shit.
to go back to
Right.
that nigga.
It was wild shit.
Don't stop. I don't even tip you like that. So don't act like I'm a trick. So what is it? You keep on talking about you want to be with me, but what moves have you made to be
I
with
And
me?
did
you
that
know what
track
it is
right
with her?
there.
And me and Leon,
I did that sound like 5
and Mag, who was there with us,
I
was
had
talking
my
about
band
it.
just turn on the mic
There
and I
are
just got to
so
sing.
many different things
And that's it.
someone, not only with her talent, but with her beauty could do to transcend this whole
But
thing.
she's a total package.
No, Cardi ain't got
One
shit on
time
her.
one.
Look,
Remember what I
look
told
why
you
it's Cardi.
about the one that I
Shit on
can't
her.
leave alone, the light skin joint
And
that I had to,
that's
had to
one
get
thing.
out my phone? She has
R&B
it all.
singers,
Mm-hmm.
bro, we got that.
Look, but at the end of the
We
day,
gonna
they
bring
got to
up
see
all
it
the
for
good
themselves.
love
That's what I
songs. Because
keep
I'm from
telling
old
you.
school, you know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
can't see
gonna
it
give
for
her
you.
one ring tomorrow when I'm in Waldorf, because she stay in Waldorf.
Oh, okay, uh-huh.
And I'm gonna go down and meet dude to get some
Oh, you can
trips made
skip
up.
that one. Skip
I'm
that
gonna
one.
call her.
That's my Michael Jackson with Michael.
don't
I did a
answer?
tribute
Uh-huh.
to Michael Jackson. That's what I did.
Oh,
That was a
you
tribute
said
to
Vitamin?
Michael Jackson.
I haven't heard Vitamin in forever. He is fine.
When you get a chance to check it out, but that was a tribute to him.
Okay.
Now we did this in the basement.
Yeah.
This is one of the basement songs.
Yeah, to my production. This is my production. You got five?
Hey,
Is that five?
oh, what? Hey, hey. Little girl, come to me. I'll turn you to a brick.
And quick note to everybody listening, man. We here to write. We here to write and spark inspiration. Cause my beats are an open book, man. Like we just here to cook at the end of the day. We here to cook. We here to do all that, man.
Plenty of food left over. Nigga, you gonna be good. You better tell me
That's just like what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, they put it for sale. That's what we found. That probably got a couple of burgers and steak and broth.
And this is something you would sleep on.
No, but because we
Y'all
did.
finish.
Oh, I did go to sleep on this one. That was I forgot why I was sleepy.
I kept ringing you up. No, I'm finished.
Because I was going to sleep at the console. I was going to sleep at the console. Why was I tired? I think that was that one day I had just maybe got like 4 hours of sleep or something. Yeah. Oh no, that was when we went to Baltimore to mix. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we went to Baltimore to mix. I was up to like 6 trying to get that song right up in Baltimore with
I'm
man.
about to play Money Talk.
Okay.
No.
Money Talk.
That's a jump.
This is what Chubby Checker loved this. I performed this for him. He loved this. He said, man, that you sitting on $20 million. And the reason he said that, because it's got the white flavor. It's something white
Yeah, when you
people
hear that
really
guitar,
like.
then.
Alright, we about to hit.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Did
this.
You know,
Yes.
rock guitar in there. The bullshit war. If you ain't got no money, get some money. Need some money, money talk. And bullshit war. If you ain't got no money, get some money. Yeah, I need some money. Hey, I wanna live real rich. Yeah, I got on the kid. Yeah, wanna play the lottery. Oh, I hate that shit one day. Yeah, I wanna be a star. Yeah, so everybody pay me. Yeah, working 9 to 5, man. Just trying to survive. I need money. Yeah, just to live my life crazy. Yeah, wanna drive those fancy cars. Yeah, pretty women every day. Yeah, money talk, money. That's what I need. Yeah, working 9 to 5. Yeah, just trying to survive. Money talk. And bullshit walls. If you ain't got no money, get some money. Damn, I need some money. Money talks. What is that the truth or what?
Yeah, that universal, man. Universal.
Hell yeah.
That's a universal too.
I wanna know how to rinse smoke live every day. House in Bel Air. Kind of life I wanna live. I watch them on TV. Man, it depressed me. Cause I need money. Oh, people, can't you see what? They look happy. They look like have a good time. If I had money, everything be fine. Oh, gotta get that money. Bullshit war. Driving fancy cars everywhere. Money talk. Bullshit war. Say what? If you ain't got no money, get some money. Yeah, I need some money. Money talk. Now we did this in the basement too. Bullshit war. Say what? If you ain't got no money, get some money. Damn, I need some money. Yeah. Money. Yeah. I need money. Everything I do, I think about money. In the club, wanna make it rain on them girls. Ain't got no money, can't make it rain. Be a superstar, that's right. Money, like my water. That's
Yeah.
coming out.
I'm telling you. Yeah, this man, this
In the
is
basement.
this was back and forth for like what, a month? Because we were just like because we were rewriting it and then we were making sure all the lyrics are good. Yeah. Before we sent it to Chuck. Yeah. Before we sent that one to Chuck. Yeah. Yeah.
say that money can't buy happiness. I pray for
Hey.
I like that one, dog.
Okay. We back. Alright, cool. Oh shit. No, we're not. I forgot to play the joint you did by CP3.
Oh,
For
you gonna
sure.
play that, Joe?
Huh?
Okay. Well, tell CB to come in so you can hear that,
Oh yeah,
Joe.
yeah, he gotta hear that.
He playing your joint, man. You better come in here and join. I dedicate this for you, dog.
Look, if we kept that 11-minute Joe, he would have done all 11 minutes. Seriously, he just keeps going, man.
Some of my tracks like 20 minutes long. I get in the
Yeah.
house and it just be smack.
It just be loop,
shit.
yeah, just keep the loop,
Just changing
yeah.
bridges and putting different instruments in it.
Yeah.
Like, I get wild with it, man.
That's the fun of making music, man.
Yeah, because
I'm
I be in the house
telling
by
you.
myself.
Yeah.
Me and my dog, I got my Bluetooth speakers.
Yeah.
I turn the lights on and I be in that joint just mixing.
Hey, that's hard. That's hard.
I love what you do to me. I love how you make me feel. Hey, hey, hey.
They still talking about Diane. Nakia.
I know.
That's,
I don't want nobody else.
that's why I ain't even respond.
All I need is your sweet love.
I saw it. I mean, I just don't never act.
No, you know, I went off and would be that. That's what I listen to. That's what I went off.
I see you kept that.
Yeah, you had like 5 different instruments in there. I was like, yo, I love the way them joints is coming in right too.
I definitely like I told I want to come to y'all studio and let y'all hear some of the other stuff. I got so many other different types of tracks.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah, I can't wait. That's why I'm trying to link up with y'all.
Yeah, because I was listening to it. I was like, man, I hear some melodies in here that I would rock. Man. I would rock
I gotta get you a rap, dog. You gotta come on back.
I can retire somebody. That's what.
No, actually, how old I am?
How old are you?
50 now. And I'm still, I retired how many times and they say, man, you gotta come back.
They still, man.
They brought me back, dog. I'm working with 25 years.
Yeah,
Loving it.
yeah, 26.
16 years. I love it, dog.
Yeah, this guy, man. Like when he gets started, like.
Oh, he can tell you. I used to embarrass some people.
No,
It gets bad. It gets bad.
Come on,
He still got it. He ain't
but you a
retired.
rapper too, right?
He ain't retired because he ain't got it. He retired because he doing other shit.
Yeah, I just be. It was bad. We used to freestyle at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what's going on, fool? Yeah, I'm doing the show right now. You in the house now?
Yeah. Oh,
Back
yeah.
probably about another about 20, 30 minutes. I hit you back out there and I'm about to do some tours. Game will change, but I hit you back. Alright.
Yeah.
Yo, we're back.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Beats by CP3.
Yeah, that right there.
Beats by CP3 at your baby mama's house.
My feet up on your coffee table.
Hey.
Shout out to all the side niggas that can't be with their women because they're in quarantine.
Oh.
Coronavirus single issues, man.
Coronavirus. No.
How are they missing them right now?
They're like, oh my god, I
He
got
spoke to me in 3 weeks.
I got to spend 90 days with my wife. What did I do to deserve this punishment?
Hey, we at the bar.
We at the bar, so
Take a tit.
So- I would tell you this: if I'm listening to the beats and stuff, I think my one critique is this: is that I think the beats they were good, but you didn't you need that bass line or that drum to hit a little bit harder.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Niggas love that hard bass line when they in a car,
Scene.
like
The
boom,
scene.
boom, boom. I've heard some of the suckiest raps, but with the best bass line or the best or that
Yeah.
big 808 kick,
Yes.
you be like,
And
okay.
that's the
Yeah,
big
that's
thing
right.
now too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of non-rapping dudes that made their careers off of good beats.
Yes.
Off of good beats.
I agree.
I'm telling
And when you hit that good kick, yo, you can say yabba dabba do,
That joint
and people be like, yo, that yabba dabba do joint,
Look, and
that's
people
my
have
shit.
said yabba dabba too because
Yeah.
of the beat.
Yeah,
They
I
out
agree.
here, man.
So I just think
Right,
sometimes
yeah.
some of the basses or the kick or the snare just need to
Yeah.
be thump a little bit more.
Indeed. Indeed.
You know, but once again, I also know these are songs that you're selling to people too,
Yes.
Right.
not necessarily for you to be singing
Yes.
or so each
Right.
artist is who you do sell it to. You know,
Right.
they're gonna critique it a different
Right.
way.
Right.
You know, or what they want.
Right.
But I would just say, you know, for me, like that hard drum kit,
Yes.
like just grabs my attention. Like when
Yeah.
you
And I
know
agree.
when
Yeah.
you hear certain things that are just memorable.
Yes.
Like dog, when you hear doom doom doom, like
Yeah.
can I feel it?
Yeah.
And you hear the bass head hit the pipe, you know deep cover's coming on.
Ah,
And it's
boom,
classic
boom,
though.
boom,
You know what I'm saying?
Boom, 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 boom.
And that's
Yes.
why I was saying he got beats like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
was telling him to pull up his website because he has a website.
Oh, yeah.
So you have a website.
Yes, I
Yes.
do. Yes, I
What
do.
is your website called?
So it is it's a BeatStars profile. So when you go to beatstars.com, you pretty much just want to type in produced by Bonaparte, so PROD by Bonaparte.
And also dance hall.
Oh, yeah, because
Yes,
I'm
we
half
do
Jamaican.
dance
Man. I
hall
gotta,
also gospel.
yeah. So I can go to my page real quick.
So Beatstar, I've never really heard of that one.
Yeah, so beatstars.com is a production selling platform where people sell not only beats, but they sell song ideas, they sell melodies, they sell their drum kits, and it pretty much just allows a lot of producers to have a storefront to sell their products and make money and make good income off of it. And
Okay.
yeah, it's a great platform, man. I that's how I met Curtis because Curtis actually found the beat for Good Times off the site, and hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on the site first, then hit me up on Instagram. Had the song recorded within a week and didn't release it until the next year because he had a couple of other tracks to release. But like it's really one of the best platforms out here. There's a few others like Airbit, and then people can always have their own website and put their own stuff on there. But in terms of like a quick platform to just have stuff to sell, it's really just one of the best sites to do it on. I can play something like.
Well, they could be able to hear it because it's not
Oh,
plugged
right.
into.
Right. But yeah, but this is pretty much my Instagram has like pretty much my link tree with all of my links.
Oh, so you
on
have a
there
link
with
tree on there.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Okay.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
also, like he said, with the Mo Kick, if you want the Mo Kick when you with us, you just tell us that.
Easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He a programmer. He can program anything you want.
Yeah.
You get it from us.
Yeah.
Any kind of type of song you want to do, you get it from us.
That's right.
From country, jazz.
I just made a country beat the other.
we do it all.
Yeah, I made a
we,
country
we,
beat the
we
other
here
day.
to bring
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
rock and roll. I love rock. I used to be in a rock band,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
we bring it all.
Definitely. So what is your IG?
My IG is PROD by Bonaparte, so produced by Bonaparte. So PROD by Bonaparte. That's my Instagram and my Twitter. And pretty much there I have my link tree on both of those sites, and I post. I just put an S corps on my Assembly Entertainment business, so that's getting ready to happen. So Assembly Entertainment Incorporated coming soon. So we're gonna have tons of e-commerce stuff under that as well as the music. So that's gonna be my covering in terms of that. But I just did a remix contest. All my submissions, all my beats, all of the placements I've gotten. Everything's there. We went to Philly.
Yes.
Shout out to Philly. Shout out to my
Yes.
nigga Gilly.
Yes,
And we
so
went
I'm looking
to
through my page right
Milk
now.
Boy Studio.
Yes.
Check out Milk Boy Studio. Usher, Michael Jackson, before he died,
Yes.
was recording his last
Yes,
album
Escape.
there.
Yes,
We was
Yes.
there working
The Roots.
with people there. The
yes.
Roots.
The Roots, Jill Scott, Erykah
Yes.
Badu,
We
Justin Timberlake. They
Milk-
won Grammys from songs recorded at that
Not
very
with
studio.
Grammys there.
Yes, and we were there actually under I Stand the Producer. Shout out to Jay Hatch.
J Hash.
And we were there recording hooks and song ideas for Atlantic Records artists. So everyone was there. I made so many different connections through there. It was about 25 to 30 of us just recording, splitting up into groups, and just pushing out our song ideas.
I should
Yeah.
send them to him.
Yeah,
We'll do
yeah,
that
and-
another time.
Yeah, and all that's on
Yeah.
my social.
Yeah.
But that just pretty much shows that You know, we out here, man.
We out here. We
We out
got,
here,
like I
man. We are
said,
working.
if
So
you ready,
We working,
we can
man.
get you there.
so what do y'all got lined up next?
Oh, definitely a couple of different artists.
We're
Yeah,
working with right now. Frank is getting ready to come out
yeah,
right now.
DMV
You got a
Franco.
couple of his songs there.
Yeah,
Uh, which
shout out to
24.
Frank. Yeah, yeah,
We don't do rap. He's the artist that will be coming out soon. No
Okay.
question. His
yeah.
videos will be dropped soon. Everything. He's
Yeah, he's
hot.
pushing it, man.
Wait till you see him. And he's
Okay.
gonna play something for you, and you tell me what you think of Frank.
I ain't got it.
You got this in your email. This one, the one, what was it,
Yes.
Frank, what the Frank Oz or Frank something? I sent you all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's in
yeah.
there.
You should have had those.
Yeah, I played
Yeah,
it.
24.
Let me
Let me
see.
see. Yeah, I could have sworn I sent it to you. Let me double check.
Because I said it all of him. We're getting there. We're getting there. But anyway, like I
That's
said.
the bar radio, bro. Alcohol is involved. Sometimes it's a live show.
But
You
anyway,
know
Okay,
how-
I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I
yeah,
see it.
Frank. Yeah, he got 24 hours of song
24
produced by
hours
me.
is definitely.
And he has a couple other. Yeah,
And
he has
you'll
got a
see
couple
that.
others.
I got.
Yeah, Don't is
Yes.
awesome. He was just shooting the video
Don't.
for
He just
Don't.
shot the video in Atlanta.
All right, so you about to hear "Don't."
Shot in
My boy
Atlanta.
DMV
Video.
Franco, man. Shout out. Follow him at Metro Boy CEO, man.
Metro Boy.
Metro Boy CEO on Instagram.
We don't do rap shit. We don't do cap shit. We don't do actors. I need a fact, bitch. All in my hundreds, you know we money, ain't no one let me see. We just go get it, girl, when young, and fucking with Frankie B. We don't do rap shit. We don't do cap shit. We don't do actors. I need a fact, bitch. All in my hundreds, you know we money, ain't no one let me see. We just go get it, girl, when young, and fucking with Frankie B. I just want some head, yeah. I just want it, can't want to get it. Feel like Sukiyana, what you say? Red nail black, that's a thing. Think I hope the dick got go. Chicken, that's my type, that ain't no typo. Got me stressing, brand new pussy with no night though. See me with this shit like Tyler, get us pants right, whoa. And I gotta go get it. So you wanna win it. You not taste no bitches. Only taste the kids. But you're rocking the ticket. I went back with no bitches. But you know I stay with it. Yeah. Get on the desk. I heard it be tough. I done learned a lesson. Bring back my breath. Spit it on my butt. Can't trust, can't like. I pick my cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't do rap shit. We don't do cap shit. We don't do actors. I need a fat bitch. All of my hundreds, you know we money, ain't no one left to see. We just go get it, girl, when young and fuck with Frankie B. We don't do rap shit. We don't do cap shit. We don't do actors. I need a fat bitch. All of my hundreds, you know we money, ain't no one left to see. We just go get it, girl, when young and fuck with Frankie B. You gon' throw it away. I got ice in the tray. Nigga, little nigga straight. Full average grade. We was more like a fiend. Frankie clicking the team. You just went on my stream. I didn't for your bitch in my easy boost. Shit in my DMs, unbelievable. Shit in my Cartier, see wing to me hot, no steam, which matters design. GPS, Frankie might fly. If I bitch get that, what do a nigga, my nigga deal with that? This little nigga don't trap, bitch, you look at bitch, you just rap good. Frank OG on my gas, bitch, on my gas, yeah, I get rack full. Tripping your trap in that pork stand like a horse ran, I got big gold. Bitch. We don't do rap shit. We don't do cap shit. We don't do actors. I need a fat bitch. All of my hundreds, you know we money, ain't no one left to see. We just go get it, girl, when young and fuck with Frankie B. We don't do rap shit. We don't do cap shit. We don't do actors. I need a fat bitch. All of my hundreds, you know we money, ain't no one left to see. We just go get it, girl, when young and fuck with Frankie B.
That's
Yeah,
Frank.
that's hard. Yeah.
Just shot the video in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's good. That
And
jump, man.
24.
And 24, that's produced by me. Produced by me. Yeah, he's one of those guys, man, who
We about to do with the save it. We about to hear 24.
24, yeah.
Save it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. All is human. She can bang, she can hide. Time to cool it. Bust like Rockies off the top. Put it on me. You can't stop. Make a cop. Put it on me. Do it like, do it this way I like it. Okay, keep doing it It's the light, it's the 24 hours. All I need is 24 hours. Yeah, 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours, I can get out the wonder. I could get shit the morning to summer. I keep it sick to the maggots and bottom. See your bitch on a motherfucking phone. All of these bands on the racks of big hummer. All of these racks on the base of big bag. That's the potential I pay for that. Anyway, that shit, you know, it's a get your cash. Like, came on through my dish in my legs. The boss is so freaky on that boss shit. The letter I see, claim still real nigga. Give me that hood dick. The loan I say, make it happen. Pay me for a flight. I want the country shit. The letter that I'm real, we don't use cap energy. The same when I stack the dirt. Like a warrior, sit on it, nigga, marijuana. Got you high, feel it. Fuck that club, stay on top. Let me hit it, why you hit it, yeah. 24 hours, all I need is 24 hours. Yeah, 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. All I need is 24 hours. Yeah, 24 hours.
Fuck you, Carl. I'm so full I can't even get buzzed.
Yeah.
I'm high as shit right now.
Food was so good, right?
Yeah, man.
Ah,
Like I say, man, I had grilling withdrawal, baby. I need to throw some food in the grill, man.
yeah. Frank.
That was a nice beat.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that was good. That was
Appreciate
good. That was
that.
And
good.
that was done
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
none other than right here, AJ.
That's a great beat.
So that's what I mean.
Thank
And that was I thinking,
Yeah.
and then that's what I was saying. Like when they
Yeah,
added
that's one
more
of my
kick
Oh yeah,
and
no,
booms and
we
stuff.
I was saying
So
we got that.
Yeah.
We got that.
That's why I
So-
picked
Yeah.
this.
We
That's why
bring
I picked
all
it.
that.
Yeah,
Like I said.
yeah, that's one of my favorites. I
well,
would
you
go
know,
to the site just to listen
well,
to that.
the thing about it is like when you tell somebody
Yeah.
something, some people can't take the criticism.
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga hating. Oh, this nigga. Oh my God, this
No.
151 is a hater. I mean, you know,
No, I love it.
You know,
Look.
Yeah,
when I say
Yeah.
criticism is because if someone tells me to do something to make my show better, then I'm gonna, oh, okay, well,
Yes,
let's make the show better.
Definitely.
So,
Right.
and even how you took it, you was like, oh yeah, I understand what you're saying. I was
Yes.
like, boom, boom, boom.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. Yeah, look, when I used to do producer showcases with industry people when I was first getting out of college, like around 22 or 23, and those guys, they gave me all of the constructive criticism that I needed at the time, and that's when I realized that at the end of the day, this game isn't about ego. Like any advice you can take, you use that advice, and
Yes.
then you
Better
make
yourself.
you better yourself, you better your
yourself.
craft. Like
Better-
it's only that,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
I have no choice
Mhm.
but to listen to someone who's been there before me.
Yeah.
well, I
And who's,
mean, but that's the thing. I was having a
you gotta kill your
conversation.
ego, man.
I was having a conversation with CP3. He's getting his stuff together, and he was like, "Oh, well, I want to get this," and I said, "No, that don't make no sense."
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't be hating. I was just talking. I said, "Well, I was like, if you using one type of mic and then someone's using a clipboard mic, to me that doesn't make sense because it doesn't show universal."
Right.
And when he thought about it,
Yes.
he was like, "You know what? You're absolutely right."
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I was trying to shit on his dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes 151, the Debbie Downer of the network.
Right.
No, you got a valid point.
Yeah,
You was
I'm
trying.
telling
You was trying to help him out.
Look, we have 2
Yeah.
ears and 1
Yeah,
mouth for a
we're
reason.
working as a team.
Right,
We're working
Yeah.
together.
right.
Yeah.
But if you build, but most
Yeah.
people, a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah.
If you're building together,
Yes. And
You
it
know,
takes a team.
Right.
it takes a team.
Right.
Yes.
So your vision. Shout out to people that don't watch my show but want to call me in the middle of my show.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Nicole.
Okay.
But when you're building a team, it's each one teach one.
That's right.
Yes.
And
Right.
if you know something I don't know, then that's how I learn.
Yes.
Like I said, you never need. I didn't like on some realness. Carol came through. He grilled. He brought the food. Like he's like, yo, we're gonna celebrate your birthday.
Hey,
Happy
You know-
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
So he came through. He said, oh yeah, I'll be out there Sunday. I'm gonna bring some people. This, not a problem. And he didn't have to bring no food. He could have called me and been like, hey, yo, I got some people I want you to come through an interview. it'd have been no problem anyway.
Yes.
But it's an each one teach one thing. So when he prospered, he showed me love.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And that's team.
That's right.
That's love for each
Right,
other.
that's
Yes, and
solidarity,
that's what we
man.
need.
That's solidarity.
Especially amongst the blacks. We need
especially-
love for each other,
Yeah.
not jealousy.
That's right.
Love for each other.
Well, here's the thing. They want you to think that black people are divided so much. And
Mhm.
there's a lot of black people that pick other black people up.
Yes.
I stand
Yeah,
I stand with a
and it doesn't
congregation
get
of black
reported.
men
Yes.
that pick each other up all day
Yes,
long.
that's right.
The thing is, when you're doing it out of love, you don't need a pat on your back.
No, not at all.
You don't need a
You don't need the
camera.
recognition.
You don't need it.
You don't need all that.
You don't need it at all.
If you're doing it for the gram, you're not my man.
Come on. That's true. Come on. Come on.
Hey.
Come on. Not
You know.
everyone got to
Yeah.
know, man.
Yes.
Not everybody's got to know.
If I call Carol and be like, yo, man, I ain't got no food, and he send me $20, he don't need to put that on the gram.
I just sent my man $20.
I just sent my man $20. That nigga was hungry as hell.
Look what I did. Look what I
Look
did.
what I
Put it
did.
on the story.
No,
That-
don't go
and
out like
I
that.
think I think that's what's been lost throughout this whole, campaign. Like especially with what's going on right now, is that a lot of people they're getting on a lot of these guys, especially in the artist sector, because a lot of people are getting on people who aren't necessarily active on social media. And they
Yeah.
were getting on them about not saying anything about the situation, not knowing that these guys actually have invested money in the communities that they've just gotten hip to. They've actually put money behind black businesses and black schools, like guys like Kendrick, guys like Cole, guys like, a lot of these guys.
So here's the funny thing about this, about even with this situation.
Yeah.
The media and black people, we got to stop being sheep.
Hmm.
So when Kanye West says something that you disagree with, right?
Hmm.
We will all jump down on Kanye West's throat. No one said anything when he donated $2 million
Come on.
for this
Say
girl,
back to you,
for this girl's
Look
college
what
fund,
he did.
Yeah.
for George Floyd's daughter's
Yeah,
college
the
fund.
College fund, yeah.
Yes.
And then pay for Breonna
But-
Taylor's funeral too. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that
Yeah, he
one.
did.
Yes.
Yeah, he did
So-
a couple
Yes,
other things.
yes.
So when he does something wrong, and black people, we quit. Oh man, we canceling Kanye. We canceling Kanye.
Yeah. Don't even know.
But don't even know all the stuff that he actually does. Like
Yes.
on the real, when he did his Sunday service, he was donating to churches and stuff
Yes,
like
he
that.
was.
Like
Yes, he
on a
was.
real shit, a church gave back a donation because it was like, oh well, you support Trump. What does that got to do with the
What does that
donation
gotta
to
do
help
with
To help the people.
to help the people?
What?
Come on.
How people do that?
But y'all niggas eat
Too much
Chick-fil-A.
pride.
But wait a
Too
minute,
much
wait a minute.
pride.
Y'all niggas eat Chick-fil-A and Wendy's all fucking day long,
And
and y'all
Chick-fil-A
don't.
Chick-fil-A donates to FRC and
What? And they be
And they don't-
FRC and
y'all
Campus
niggas don't-
Crusade and,
Y'all niggas don't give back your baconators.
Oh,
Come on.
wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all niggas don't give up y'all Chick-fil-A grilled sandwich.
No.
Wow.
Y'all don't give them that spicy chicken sandwich from
I
Chick-fil-A.
got to have it.
But a black man says something you don't like, oh, we gotta
Yeah.
cancel him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by this whole social media
Yeah.
thing. Like it's
And that's
it's
why
really,
show love for each other.
that's right.
And the thing is, do I agree with I'm a Kanye fan, but do I agree with everything he says? Hell no.
No, hell no.
No.
But
But I'm a fan.
But who he supports and that's his political opinion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on.
He is not God to me.
No.
Which
Not-
means if he says something that I disagree with, I can say I disagree with that.
Yeah.
The same way if you say something I disagree with, like I disagree with that.
Yeah.
If I don't agree with CP3 pimping all these white women for no reason and trying to make them Nubian queens.
It ain't easy, but it's necessary. Damn it.
I disagree with that, but that don't make him not my man.
Oh, man.
You gonna stop hating on my white Nubian preachers today.
Equal rights.
Equal rights.
Equal rights.
He just
Nah.
trying to make it even.
Yeah.
His type of equal rights is because I don't know. His type of equal rights not equal.
Oh man. Yeah, it's
It's CP3 rights. I don't know about equal rights.
Oh, they all
Yeah.
fuck the same.
Say it again. 1738 talking.
38 is in the building, baby.
Hide the white women.
And we in Virginia.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I saw him iron a couple of Spanish women outside. Y'all need to run
Oh,
too.
you got plenty of
Yeah, the
riots.
clothes,
Ah.
Diversify my portfolio.
By portfolio, he means bedroom.
Coronavirus senior issues, baby.
Oh.
You trying to find a quarantine buddy. For the next 30 days at least.
Wow.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
60.
yeah.
we still in it. We are still in it.
I'm telling you, for as long as
Okay.
they say we
You're going to get a girl that can be like, coronavirus.
Hey,
Gonna name it Corona Porter.
Correct.
check your temperature.
You're going to
Keep your
hell.
mask.
Oh.
But we got to have fun when we talk about stuff like this. You know,
we
I like
have
having
to.
fun.
We have to.
You know, I like being serious, but I
Only
also
way to
like
get
having
through it is
fun
to laugh
too.
about
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way to get through it is laugh about
That's
it.
the only way to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we enjoyed
Yeah.
it, man.
But
We enjoyed being here.
yeah,
Yes.
but yeah, at the end of the day, man, if you're not about solutions, then in my opinion, you're not about anything.
Yes.
Like anyone could put up a black screen on Instagram.
And
Like anybody
one,
can do
one more
that
thing
shit.
I want to get to, we also have a video guy. We shoot our own videos.
Got that too.
Who's your video guy? What's his name?
His name is Kid, and his well, he sent it to
That's
me right here. Give me a minute. Let me pull it up. Okay.
Yeah, because we majority out.
No.
Yeah, because he stays in Clinton. He stays in Clinton, so I'm up. I'm in between Hyattsville and
Here you
Clinton
go.
all the time,
You
man.
sent it to me right there.
Okay, I got it right there.
That's it right
Yeah,
there.
so that's his YouTube page right here. Let me
His
bring it up.
YouTube page.
I mean, so because y'all probably didn't know, next time if you actually send me the link, I can actually queue it up and actually play videos.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like the money joint is a joint that's it's from a YouTube link that I hook up already.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
But it's all, I mean, dude, you're not
Oh, no,
supposed
for
to.
sure, for sure.
Rome was not built in a day,
Nah,
maybe
yeah.
two.
It's
we
good to
Um,
know, though.
we
It's
definitely
good to know.
will when we get back.
Yes.
I play not only indie music, but I also play indie video artists stuff as well.
Okay.
So
That-
when your man Frank has a 24 video,
Yes,
send me the link.
We'll
We'll play it.
all of that.
If he wants to come in and y'all want to set up an interview,
we'll have him
you
here
know,
too.
go to
Yes,
All that
CP3.
happening.
If he's not out pimping white women, go through CP3.
Check my schedule out.
First of all, a black man with a Cadillac is a dangerous thing.
Oh,
you know you done pimped
got
some.
the pimp wheel.
Maybe put the
Pimp
mayonnaise
mobile.
put the mayonnaise and mustard on.
Oh my
Mayonnaise and
God!
mustard on there. That's when the pinky come out.
Yeah.
He got the pimp
Yo,
mobile.
fellas, come on, man. Come
CP3 got a pimp cup in his
Yeah.
trunk.
It's in my trunk because I'm semi-retired, baby. It's coming out if I find the right one.
on.
Find that white Nubian princess, baby. It's on.
All right.
Tomorrow's show will be called White Nubian Princess.
White Nubian Princess.
Oh, damn.
We about to do a new talk. We about to do a new search. The link will be in my bio. It'll be the search for the White Nubian Princess for CP3.
It's some out there, brother. It's some out there.
I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree.
All right, so I'm about to get y'all about it here. I'm gonna play a song. I don't know who artist I'm gonna play yet, and then CP3 wants to come on because he does have some breaking sports news that we gotta put up. I did we move that? Let's see. Oh. I'm biased. I'm gonna play Renegade, Ounces of Hope, the new joint.
All right. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I love that.
That
Bounce on the beat
bass.
is crazy.
See what you just said? 151. That bass.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what it is with these new 808s. These new 808s, you don't even need a kick, bro. Like that's how hard these new 808s are. There's no
I'm a
kick.
bass head. I'm a bass head now.
Yeah, man.
I
Like,
love
I
me some big
love
bass.
bass. I love bass, man.
I like that. That's crazy. Yeah. What? Hey. Oh.
And he mixes himself.
Oh, okay. Oh, he mixes
And
them.
this is your view.
Yeah, he mixes himself too. That's dope.
He hooked up already? He good?
We getting there. So, you know, we
So like I say, if anything we can do for each other, man, just let me know.
For sure.
Oh,
For
we'll
sure.
talk after the show.
For
Okay.
sure. For sure. Yeah.
Hey. 'Cause I like it, man. I like it. Yeah.
All right, I can switch with him because he about to do his breaking news.
Breaking news real quick. One break for the
All right, brother.
No feelings. I'm going broke.
Hey. Man, his mixing is really good.
Yeah,
He did all of this himself.
Mhm.
he's talented,
He's
man.
talented.
That's talent right there.
Man, you gotta think about it. I've been doing music since I was 16. I've had him since he was 16.
Yeah.
Like he's been,
nephew.
yeah, he's been around it.
Yeah.
He been and when
He's
I
ready. He's
when I
ready.
Yeah.
when I tell you my
He's
attitude
ready.
is straight with no chasing,
He's
give a
ready.
fuck who you are, even
Hey.
nephew.
He's ready.
When he started rapping, I was like, yo, when you get serious, holla at me.
Yeah.
That's
He's
how that
ready.
conversation went.
He's ready. He's ready.
Mhm.
No
But
question.
he's a perfectionist now. He doing
Yeah.
shit
Oh, he's ready.
Yeah.
No question. Everything
Yeah.
I'm hearing, I'm like,
from the
oh, he's ready.
songwriting to the hooks, everything.
Yes, he's ready. Oh, yes. He got the auto tune set. Right. He's ready, dog.
Yeah.
He's on his mix.
Yeah.
He's ready. He's definitely.
He's
That's what I'm
ready.
saying. We gonna get him out there. Trust
He's
me.
ready.
He ready.
Yeah. He's ready. Yes. He's ready. Yes.
Slide in here real quick.
For sure.
All right. Appreciate it.
Cool.
Yeah, this is dope, man. This is
Yeah,
dope.
no,
We gotta do
I've
this
been,
again.
I've been like I said, I'm a man of my word. I've been telling y'all, like, come on through, baby.
Hell yeah, I had a great time. Yeah.
This is him again.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
Oh
love this.
yeah, bro.
I love this already.
Been on my own thing.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Back in just a small thing.
Hey.
Like a long range.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. Oh. Hey. Yeah. I like it. I like it. He's hot. He's hot. Dude, he's hot. That's radio right there all day.
You listen to tracks by Renegade. CP3 coming to you shortly with some breaking news. Stay tuned. Not good breaking news, but you know how we do. Anything that's relevant, we gonna talk about.
Sit on. And I've been on my own.
You listening to
Back up in my
Renegade.
zone.
Go check them out. Renegade 703 on Instagram.
28.
Yeah, he ready. Yeah, no
Mm-hmm.
question. Because Frank was 31.
Bounce back.
Yeah, he ready. Oh, yeah, bro. Man, they was loving it, right?
Man, just to keep back. Sit on,
Man,
man,
I
just to
said that
keep
to the boys.
back.
I can't be gonna be like,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, no, let's go to Mike Morale right now. Shoot, we'll hear that. Shoot, let me take it to the people. You know? Yeah. That's hot. I love this. I love this. I really like this. This radio. This radio. Hey. What? Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. Hey. He makes the beat too.
Nah, we bought the beat. The first beat he had is the other producer, but he bought this one.
Okay.
And the money beat I bought.
But like I said, listen to my man tracks, and ain't no beat he can't handle. You tell him what flavor you want, he'll make that joint right in front of you.
We're gonna get through this, then we're gonna talk about it. Bounce back.
I like that. That's hot.
Checking out Renegade 703. Make sure you go check them out on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes. It's all there. True Radio Network, At the Bar Radio, CP3151. Make sure you go check them out.
Yo, okay, that was Renegade Bounce Back. And I know some of you people be like, where can I get the new Renegade track? You can get it when I feel like releasing it. How about that? But until then, you can download Money Convo on all digital platforms. Spotify, Deezer, iTunes, Amazon Music, probably on Shazam, and fuck TikTok.
What the fuck is a TikTok?
I thought it was a girl that couldn't tell time, but
A TikTok thought?
a TikTok talk, yeah. That's my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. We've been drinking, and it's at the
Mhm.
bar radio, so it's been a couple of hours since we've been on the air, so no telling what might happen. But I'm going to come through you for some breaking news, some unfortunate breaking news. I know probably folks have already heard, and we're a little bit behind. Normally, I break it earlier. But ex-Redskins wide receiver, ex-Patriots wide receiver, NFL player, Rashay Caldwell was, I'm going to go ahead and say, murdered in front of his home. Breaking news from TMZ. Apparently, he was going out with his girlfriend on a date. went in the house to run and get something, came back out. Some gentlemen decided to ambush him out of the bushes, shot him in the leg and the chest, and unfortunately he passed away at the age of 40.
Damn.
40 years old.
Young.
I'm 42.
Young.
And at the state of what's going on, I'm not, like I said, I don't know if it was black, white, whatever, whatever. But this is going to get me on my soapbox for another thing that I really haven't spoken on publicly, but people that I know have heard me say this over and over again. And right now, I really don't give a damn if people get upset about it. But all the outrage right now over Mr. Floyd's passing because a white cop killed a black man, I understand that. I'm not taking away from that. But black on black crime is a stereotype, but it happens in the hood every day, and it's no snitching BS, and it's not talk to the police. We're going to ride out and get this fool. All of that stuff is adding to the same thing that you're supposed to be fighting against. It isn't white supremacy, isn't just from white folks. When you have brothers in the hood that's hating on somebody, which they've spoken about extensively on At the Bar Radio, so make sure you go check out the show. We have a lot of hate in the black community.
Yeah.
And when we have, you know, white folks telling us about black on black crime, folks want to get offended, get butthurt, or why are you bringing that up? We're talking about this. But it's something that needs to get talked about because there's no reason for us to ride out, paint Black Lives Matter on Pennsylvania Avenue and, you know, riot and loot because a white man killed a black man. But what about when a black man kills a black man in the neighborhood and you know who did it? But because of the no snitching, whatever BS y'all want to follow, you don't say nothing and then, oh, we want to ride out and get this food. But you're going to go kill another black man that you're just protesting about a white man taking a black man's life, but it's cool for a black man to take a black man's life? And as 151 alluded to earlier, the hardest thing that the ring that really hits home is on the black woman. Because for one, you got dudes, I'm about to get real right now.
Go ahead.
Got dudes out here that ain't shit. That we standing up for, riding out for, that ain't taking care of their kids, that ain't doing what they supposed to do, but we turn the cheek to it. But then when the white man does something to a black man or a black woman, oh, we need to get him fired, or we need to get him prosecuted, we need to do this and that. You need to look yourselves in the mirror, people. The hypocrisy that you're spreading is what's feeding this movement that's going on right now. Hate, indignation, looting, and rioting. If you really want to make a difference, stop being a fucking hypocrite. If you hate death of a black person, it doesn't matter what person the color is that pulled the trigger, that pulled the knife out, that choked them, that lynched them, that dragged them behind a truck, or whatever the hell happened to take that life. If you really want to make a movement and want to stop black men and black women from getting killed, it shouldn't matter what color the person was that killed them. So if you're going to ride out against those 4 cops in Minneapolis or against any of the other cops that have done injustices and killed minorities, you need to do the same thing for Leroy and Ray and whoever in the hood that then shot somebody over $10 a weed because he didn't pay him back and he disrespected him.
Right.
So before you start checking all of these white folks, because I have white friends, I have Republican friends, I have conservative friends, and folks might want to call me an Uncle Tom or call me a mediator because I'm trying to make things better. No, until we start talking about this stuff, and folks stop getting offended and taking stuff personal because Ray got killed by such and such and you feel you need to ride out. No, it's not just about you. It's about the whole community. And a couple of folks know who I'm speaking to. I'm not going to call you out because that's not appropriate, even though you deserve it. But if we're going to hate black folks getting killed, it shouldn't just be about another race killing us. It should be about our race also killing us. Because that genocide is the most hurtful thing. It doesn't matter how many dirty cops you have. When you're killing your own people and you're not taking care of your seeds and you're not raising your sons to be men and not raising your daughters to be women, you're doing the job for them. So wake the fuck up. Stop listening to these fake pseudo inspirers or whatever they call themselves on Instagram. Think for yourself. Back in the day, it was applauded for folks to think outside the box. Y'all guys are a bunch of fucking followers. I'm going to say it. I'm tired of seeing skinny jean wearing dread, having 3 baby mama living in your mama basement. Bullshit. A man is someone that takes care of his responsibilities. Pull your fucking pants up. Get a fucking suit. Go get a fucking job. Rapping, if you ain't got the talent, don't do it. Slinging on the block, it ain't going to get you there. Man the fuck up. You want to bust that nut? Raise that seed. Your seed didn't ask to be here. I know I'm speaking on some personal stuff because I got some things in my family where folks not taking care of their responsibilities, and I want to beat their ass, but I know that's not going to do no good because if you're not a man, you're not a man. By me beating your ass ain't going to make you a man. So, man the fuck up.
Yeah.
If Black lives really matter,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what color the person was that pulled the trigger, pulled the knife, strangled, killed, lynched, or whatever. This bullshit that y'all got going in the hood needs to stop. And I'm a hood nigga, so it ain't no Candace Owens bullshit. This ain't no Ben Carson bullshit. I've lived it. I've done it. And I'm trying to live right now because I realized that I wasn't being a man. I was being a punk. And that's what most of y'all out here are, punks. And you can check me in the street. You know where I am. I post my location. You got a problem with it? Come holler at me. CP3 on the motherfucking podium, and I'm stepping down. Mic drop, and I'm out.
All right, I don't even like to finish that, but I'll say it like this. I'll say it like this. Learn to break the cycle. So, and what I say when I break the cycle is this. If your cycle, there's a cycle of black men taking down black men. How do you think slaves got here? So if there's 500 slaves on a slave ship and 100 or 50 people operating said slave ship, how did they get us here when we clearly outnumber them? Because we divide and conquer. So basically, how slaves was brought over here was the person that sold you into slavery was the person you was chained to.
Yeah.
So instead of killing the people that put you in chains, you would kill the dude in his sleep. And that cycle continues today. Because for some reason we hate we hate the man in the mirror. We hate the person that looks like us. We hate our brothers and our sisters. We get mad when other people do something to them, but we hate them because I guess we want to do it first.
Yeah. We
We have to get out that mindset. You know, instead of killing, we should be uplifting.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, I can just tell you as a person who was raised by a single mother in 2020, like, learn from the mistakes of your father. If your father wasn't there for you, then you should be there for your son or your daughter.
Right.
It's an easy fix.
Yep. Yep.
You don't need a college degree. You don't need a 5-step process. You should be more than just you should come around just besides to claim the little motherfucker on your taxes.
Amen, brother. Right. Or be mad because the
'Cause you
woman
can't
taking care of your kids won't let you file for them on your tax returns when you ain't done shit. I know
So-
that's personal, my bad.
So it's that situation. Black men, it is up to us to police our own community. You know, I remember growing up, I don't care if it was it could have been a neighborhood crackhead. It could have been somebody will pull you to the side and check you. Young blood, you don't want this out here in the streets like this. Young blood, you need to take your ass to school. Young blood, you need to do this. And now if someone checks your son, you want to fight the nigga for telling him to keep the for. Nah, don't tell my son not to be on the corner. Think about that. And then when you on the corner and you crying because your son got shot, then what? Like, we got to start policing ourselves. You got to start giving knowledge to the youth. And in the youth, you got to start listening. Like, you know, people forget. My era, we had self-destruction. You know what I'm saying? We all in the same gang. We had Heal. We had, you know, we had songs that policed ourselves when we got out of check. You know, y'all got Versace.
Crazy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is wrong too, man.
Y'all got any turn up music, but no teaching music. Or better yet, when we do have a teacher, the J. Cole, like, dog, we said for the last 6 years we said that we said J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar are the teachers. Damn,
That's it.
we could only name 2 niggas teaching in hip hop, but I could probably name 10 niggas turning up. Think about that. Because that turning up is getting y'all killed. You know, they still haven't solved Pop Smoke murder. 20 years old, great talent, and somebody took him from us. You know, Miami, Florida, y'all got to chill. Y'all are really on some wild stuff.
Stupid, stupid stuff.
But it ain't just them, cause DC, y'all got to chill too.
Yeah, everywhere.
Baltimore, y'all got to chill. Chicago, y'all need prayer. Murder cap.
Chicago,
Yeah.
Detroit, St. Louis.
Milwaukee,
It just has to stop, man. I mean, the so-called disrespect, the so-called I gotta show that I'm not this, I'm not that. Honestly, my mentality is, like I said, I'm older now. I'm 42. When I was in my 20s, yeah, I understand I had a different mentality. But if you're not helping me put food in my stomach, a roof over my head, or progressing anything in my life, I can give two fucks about what you got to say about me. Because you ain't walked in my shoes. You ain't helping me to become a better person. You just a hating motherfucker. And that's the reason why you hating is because you can't look yourself in the mirror and realize the downfalls in your life and the things and the choices that you've made. Before you start looking at someone else and start pointing out their flaws, go check yourself and see what flaws you have. I've been to therapy. I know who I am. So that's why the folks on social media, the folks that hate on me, the folks that whatever, it goes off my back like a duck, like they used to say. It runs off like the water on the back of a duck. I can give two fucks. Unless you're helping me progress, like my man 151, like he said, I came on the show and came in, blessed him with for his birthday. But he's also teaching me engineering because he went to school for that and he learned. He's blessing me with knowledge. So blessing him with, birthday celebration, that's nothing. He's blessing me with knowledge that's going to help me become a better person. That's going to make our show better, and who knows where it's going to take us. So instead of hating on another man because you're not where he is, why don't you ask him how did he get where he was at, and maybe you can get there too. Simple as that, man. All this hating, all this bullshit, it needs to stop, man. Man the fuck up. If you can't look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and said you were a man and did your job, that's on you. That's not on the next man. And that's pretty much all I got to say before I get too explicit.
All right, we're about to end the joint. And I'm just gonna tell you like this: men build, cowards destroy. So, as a man, you should be looking at another man and help building him up, not taking away and destroying him. Taking him away from his daughter, taking him away from his wife, taking him away from all the things that he has. You know, that's just something y'all gotta learn. But some of y'all little boys, still living at your mama's house, still wearing jeans 2 sizes too small.
Skinny jeans, I don't understand it.
Won't understand this.
Smooth as Ken dolls. Smooth as Ken dolls.
Mm.
Hair zoot down.
So, and there's nothing I can do to change that, but one day y'all gonna catch a yeast infection.
They already got him. They got Monistat 7 in their motherfucking medicine cabinet right now. His and hers matching tubes and shit.
Alright, so
Got Monistat 6. Your shit less than your woman, motherfucker, because you wearing skinny jeans. So you got Monistat 6, you got Monistat 7, nigga. Think about that.
oh man, this dude CP3's out of control.
I told you we at the bar radio. I normally don't drink this much on Sports on the Hill, but we at the bar radio, so turn up. You're going to get the real CP3. Matter of fact, this is Black Dr. Phil today. CP3 that left the building. This is Black Dr. Phil bringing you the real.
Oh Lord, hide your white women.
Yeah, we about to get off the air because it's about to get really, really, really real. And y'all might going to take me off the air. I'll block all my pages after I say some shit that y'all definitely ain't going to like.
Okay, let me try it. Let me find the right song to end on. Try to find something happy as shit.
Play some John Legend happy, nigga.
Let me see. This way to play some. Yeah, this sounds happy. It's some happy shit. Okay. All right. Shout out to Black Dr. Phil. Hide your white women. That's all I can say.
Hide your white, black, Spanish, Asian women, because I'm woman proud. I'm in Virginia and I got to make it home. And I've been drinking and I've been smoking.
You might make a baby tonight, so.
I need CP4, baby. I'm not playing. My pull-out game is spectacular, but I don't give a fuck the dollar.
If you're if your girlfriend comes out with a thug baby in 9 months, it's
He already got tattooed him with CP4 already engraved on his arm, baby. Don't be mad. It's just part of chalk it up to the game,
we out.
baby. I had to put a caution explicit language on the joint because Robbie shared it to the Redskins group.
Oh shit!
Before we roll,
I wasn't expecting to go all in, bro. It just happened, man. It just happened, man. Already got 147 views on it. And I haven't even shared it yet.
Damn.
That shit, I'm saying that shit go viral. Fuck it, man. I said something, hey, man. I just said what was in my heart, man.